Can I fly you to the moon? Can we play among the stars? I've been thinking of you lately, took control over my heart. You say that you needed space, atmosphere was in my arms. When I look up at your face, the reflection shows the scars. So I'll fly you to the moon, where we float among the stars. Darkest ocean, never know, but the lights come from afar. I wish this would never end. I've been trying to pretend something's wrong in this within. The reflection seems to...
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to Game Season Live. Unfortunately, folks, as you guys already know, we're not calling New York Yankee games, as that is in the past now, but we are calling an AL wildcard game, Texas at Tampa Bay, and I am joined by the one, the only ghost of NYY undergrad. This man could do it both, folks. He could be a ghost, he could be a human. It's unbelievable, actually. Now, my brother, Francis Lee. What is good, fam?
Chilling, baby, chilling. We back. We calling games, Pete. It's been a while.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? There's a DP, a little DP action right there by, oh, no, he beat it out at first. And I'm going to go ahead and pause. Let me know when you see that ground ball.
Shit. We got to, find something. I'm seeing him walking back to the dugout now. Seager's looking in his hat. Simeon's touching his hat.
That's where ESPN just popped up?
Yeah. Now
right.
It's replaying.
Replay. Perfect.
All right, so we're
I don't think
right
we're actually
there.
that far behind. We're right on pace right now.
Yeah,
Anthony Medina,
screen.
my brother Rod Thompson, Shane McNeil, Yankees Kyle, of course, the great Dane of NYYU, always here. Katie, Adrian Acevedo, how you guys doing?
What's up, chat? Nice pitch from Monty. He didn't get the call?
No call on that one.
Ooh.
Let me ask you something, man, because that's been a rumor that's kind of been out there now. Do you think there's any chance in the world the Yankees look to bring Monty back?
You know, it wouldn't shock me. But, I mean, I think bringing Monty back would just be one of those situations where the Montas thing doesn't work what is that, 2-1 now on Paredes?
Yeah, apparently game day. I think game day is way ahead of us. Even me.
Oh, no, I still see
ahead of us.
1-1, but I guess, you know what it was? I think that first pitch was, that's
ripped to left field.
Oh, nice catch.
Nice catch, yeah. Nice catch in left field by who the hell was that? I don't even know.
Yeah.
I learned these guys now as we go. I start learning more about these guys as we go.
Well, the guy who just hit that ball is somebody I'm really interested in for this postseason for Tampa Bay, Paredes, because he's kind of
Isaac a hit.
Blown under the radar, but this guy, 31 home runs, an 880 OPS.
Is that what he had this year?
Yeah. And then
I didn't even know that.
He's a 120 something OPS plus. Yeah, he's legit. He's legit.
Just so everybody is aware, the reason I'm starting up a little early, my plan was obviously to call this game. But it depended on what time I got home. We took Omega for a doctor's appointment about an hour away. And literally, I told friends, I'm like, bro, I'm going to be in at 3:02. Let's still call the game. Let's get going. And I had to just jump on here immediately. So we're here. We're ready to rock and roll, guys. We're good to go. Let's get this game called. And again, tonight, I'm also calling the Phillies-Mariners game tonight. So I'm excited about that one also.
I mean, so it won't be the Phillies-Mariners, Phillies-Marlins, right?
Phillies-Marlins, my bad. What am I saying? Mariners, my God. Yeah, I'm all over the place.
I was going to say he prefigured the World Series, but unfortunately the Mariners didn't make it.
They're just not in it. I wish I said the Yankees. That would have been a little better, but they have no damn shot of being in it at all.
Talk about the Yankees, the self audit. How do you feel about that, Pete?
Oh, my God. The organization just keeps getting more and more stupid. I mean, they really do. They just keep getting more and more stupid with the stuff that they're doing. Now they're paying to have They're paying to have another company's audit?
Yeah, they're paying to look at another company's analysis, analytics, and then they're going to take that and compare it to what they do.
Yeah, Brian Cashman's going to do
self-analysis.
Fishman's going to be like, we do all of this.
I was going to say, at least with the third party, we could assume they're going to tell them, you got to get rid of this Fishman guy. This guy's horrible. But if they're doing a self-evaluation, couldn't Fishman just save himself and say, yeah, no, I mean, our analytics are great. I don't know why we finished 82 and 80.
You would think so. You would think so. Let's see, who do we have up now? So Glasnow is on the mound for Tampa Bay, and Nate Lowe, who's become a very good first baseman. I got the count 1-1.
I just saw the strike to make it 1-1. Yeah, Glasnow, interesting year, right? Made about half of his starts, but I'm really interested. I was telling Pete off air, like I'm really interested to see what Glasnow could do in the postseason.
I mean, he has to be big for Tampa. If Tampa's going to go anywhere, he has to be big for him.
Oh yeah, but I'm also thinking like also for him because he's right at that moment where Tampa normally trades the guy. So because he's only got 1 year left before free agency, so this would be that off season, right? If he, he's losing him here, right? 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
Yeah,
Lowe had a good year.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not the guy that you want to groove one to. Left-handed bat too.
There it is. There's a base hit. But better than what it could have been worse. Could have been worse on a 3-1 pitch, but a good piece of hitting just to go over the head of the shortstop in center field. So leadoff hit for Texas. And by the way, I mean, if I had a pick. If I had a pick and I'm like, you have to bet on who's going to win the series, I would have to go Tampa. But my heart wants Texas to win.
Yeah.
I want Bochy to get back, to fight, to get back to that past glory. I want to see that.
I feel you. And I think he could. I mean, we know the kind of manager that Bochy is.
Yep.
But Tampa Bay is they are a very strong team. And again, they've flown under the radar most of the year. But this is a team that finished 2 games behind the Orioles, right?
Yeah.
They just didn't get that fanfare because, Baltimore is the new shiny toy on the block. But Tampa Bay is still Tampa Bay. Good pitching, Zach Eflin, Tyler Glasnow, good hitting, Yandy Diaz, Paredes. Rosarena normally comes up big in these situations.
Yep. Oh yeah, he's usually the big guy to step up.
He likes the lights. Yeah, he likes the lights. I mean, he saw it in the WBC.
If Texas is doing anywhere, their regular season MVP Corey Seager needs to be Corey Seager in the postseason.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like when A-Rod was on the Yanks and you were waiting. Like, come on, Alex, you got to have that big postseason.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right.
Struck him out.
I think he's the guy. Oof.
Ice pitch. Up and away, 96 gets him to chase. Look at the Trop being empty for a postseason game.
It's shameful,
you see
man.
This?
It's shameful.
Nah, man. Come on now.
Pete, this is a 99 win team.
Come on now, man. The damn stadium's empty.
Yeah. And the crazy thing, you know Baltimore is going to be rocking.
Hell yeah. I can't wait. Let me tell you this right now. I told you already. If Baltimore gets to the World Series, I'm going. I'm going to a World Series game. I don't care. I'm going to. I just want to see that environment. I don't care if I'm sitting in the damn bleachers.
Give me a second.
Take your time. You got a super chat from my guy Rod Thompson. Do my eyes deceive me? Francis, allow me to introduce you to Pete. Pete, this is Francis. You're stupid. If I'm the Yankees, I'm looking at Snell too. Can never have too much pitching. Hey, Snell is about to win a Cy Young in both leagues. I mean, that's impressive as impressive gets. This one hit on the ground, base hit the right field. And here comes Texas. Fielded, it's going to be first and third, 1 away. Boy, the Texas Rangers looking to cause a little damage here against Glasnow and the Rays in their home park. Getting on top early would be very important as Josh Young comes up now to maybe the AL Rookie of the Year. He's definitely in the conversation. Has been an extremely good player for Texas this year. He's going to look to get his team on the board quickly. First and third right now, Francis. First and third. Young's looking to come through. Pitches a call strike down to Johnson.
Oh, man. What? I'm like, what did I miss? First and third, 1 out. Okay. Yeah, we're in business. We're in business, Texas.
I'm telling you, man, I'm pulling for Texas, this whole thing. Texas and Baltimore and Atlanta are my teams. Whoa. That one's hitting the air to right field. That's going to get a run in.
That should get a run in, right? Yeah.
Yep. Fires at home. It'll be 1-0 Texas. Look at that. There we go.
All right. Fireworks
Boch.
early. I like it.
Can you imagine Bochy was in conversations of coming back and the Yankees were like, we're cool with Aaron Boone?
Oh man!
No,
I mean,
we did not trade Josh Young. He was never a Yankee prospect. He was always a Texas prospect.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ours.
Look at Bochy.
Look at
that
Bochy,
handsome son of a bitch. Come on, Bruce.
I want to give him oof, that's not going to get it done, Tyler. I want to give the Rangers credit though. You see, top second inning, you got a real tough assignment on the mound in Tyler Glasnow, and they just take what they were given. That was a really difficult curveball.
Yeah,
he just smacked, got his hand, pulled his hands in, but it was able to get it deep enough to score that run. And that to me is the difference between playoff teams and teams like the Yankees, who would have stranded runners at second and third, because that would have been a double play.
And look, I think if the Yankees were smart, I tell you the truth, I'd be telling the team, why don't you watch the postseason?
They need to be watching.
Yeah.
Ooh,
watch the postseason.
Oh, there you go.
That's airman. He does the Higgy special to center field. In the third base goes Tavares.
So shout out to
runner on third, 2 outs.
Shout out to Leody Taveras. He is
he can play ball.
He's my sister-in-law's first cousin.
Nice.
My brother's wife. And he's also he's in the same family tree because they're all related. He's in the same family tree as Willie Taveras. You remember him, right?
Yeah, I remember Willie Taveras. Yeah.
Yeah.
Willie
They're
Taveras,
in the
another
same
guy with a lot of speed. The whole family got to be fast.
Same family tree. There's a third one.
They're all fast.
Yeah, there's a third one, but that name's not coming to mind. So, but yeah, they're all family. It's pretty cool. Leody's got to get us some tickets.
Yeah, right. Come on, man. Get us some tickets over here.
Help us out. I mean, when it comes to the stadium.
Yep. Hit in the air, foul. Count as 2-1. Good pitch to hit right there, but good location also.
This is your guy right here.
Who is this Carter? Who's Carter?
Weren't you talking about Carter when we played? No, when the Yankees had.
No, not Carter. I have no idea who that is. I don't even know who that is. I was talking about Jonah Heim. That's the one thing that me and L.I. Yankee King agreed on.
Jonah Heim, yeah.
Jonah Heim as a trade candidate for a catcher, and he's turned out to be a really, really good catcher.
Oh, yeah.
Great defender and a very good hitter on top of that. 3-1 on Carter. Glasnow getting himself in trouble. Almost at 20 pitches an inning right here. Pitch number 37 coming up.
Slider.
Swing and a miss. Nice pitch.
Bailed him out.
Nice pitch.
But I don't want to say bailed him out because, a Glasnow slider. I mean, just think back, if you're a Yankees fan, to 2020, what those sliders were doing to the lineup most of the night. Oof. Even though we got our runs, it was still not pretty.
No, not at all. Not at all.
We walked them.
He walked them a little bit outside there, and he walks them, puts them on base. It's getting ugly over here, folks. It's getting a little ugly. Hit the like button, everybody. Do us a favor. Smacky that likey, hitty that subby. You guys know the dealio.
Taylor Wall's another guy. I'm telling you, they just a solid team all around. I mean, if you're the Rangers, you definitely want to get at least that second run in here.
Yep.
The changes.
Why am I seeing George Springer for 4:30 game? That's right. Are you seeing that? Did you just see that just now? Yeah. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? Did my game change?
I'm watching him too. He's balding pretty bad.
Big time. First and third pitch, right down to Johnson. And the count is 0-1. Smacky that likey. Hitty that subby.
Oh yeah, I must have fell behind again. I just saw the 0-1.
Let me do a little pause session.
It's weird though. We don't do anything, and it just
does it naturally.
It just does it naturally. I don't know why.
It just does it naturally. It's like, all right, let's go ahead and speed up here. I just saw the pitch. Counts 1-1.
Just saw it. Yeah, fastball up and out. Yeah, they got a good guy. They got a good guy up there to make it do what it do. Marcus Semien.
That ain't gonna get it done. Grounded the short. Got to make the long throw though. Oh, did he get him? Did he get him at first?
Oof.
That's close.
It's bang bang.
Let's see the replay.
Are they gonna take a look?
Nah, they got him. Yeah, when you see the replay, you'll see they got him.
Yeah, he got him.
Definitely got him.
Not even particularly too close, but okay.
Nope. Not close at all.
Oof, that's one of those things, right? If you're Texas, you really want Semien to come through there. It's early, but You get a guy like Glasnow on the ropes, 2 runs, 2 innings. You know, you like your chances. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. You're facing Tampa Bay. You know that the starter is going to be good, and whoever's coming out of the pen is going to be good. So, it's not like it gets any easier when you get the starter out the game, but you can shorten the game and the series if you get starters like Glasnow out of there
Bingo.
early. Because it's going to throw Cashman's game plan off, right? Because not Cashman. Sorry,
You're just used to saying that. How dare you put that in the same thing?
Kevin Cash deserves so much better.
much better than that. But the other thing is, isn't it? Would it also be in a 2-game series, 1st to 2?
Mm-hmm.
You want to get to that bullpen early. You don't want to wear that bullpen out. After, like the first team that can do that, that's gonna favor you a bit.
And that's where I feel like the difference between these two teams is really like a great gap, because like I like what Texas is doing. You're putting Monty out there game 1. Listen, some people, I know there's Yankee fans who are probably even looking at that and thinking, Monty, game 1 starter, what's going on, right? Monty's been really good for Texas.
He's been very good.
He's been very good, right?
I mean, he's been one of the more consistent pitchers in baseball over the last couple of years.
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid.
Yeah.
Now, when you go bullpen to bullpen, though, Texas has got some major issues in that pen, and we know there's a familiar face.
Oh my God!
At the back end.
I mean, there's no way. Like, and look, I love Bruce Bochy, but Bruce Bochy can't be putting this guy in major situations. I know you kind of have to in many spots, but to me, I got to go with somebody. There's too much history there with Chapman blowing games. Like, if it's like a 1-1 game, you can't bring him in, man.
I think Bochy's too smart to like put him in that situation, especially against the Rays.
I hope he is, because like I said, I would love to see Texas upset the Rays and move on.
That would be huge. Who would
they play, by the way? Do they play? I think they would play the Baltimore, right?
They would play whoever comes out of this.
I think plays Baltimore.
No, I don't think it's the other one that they play Baltimore.
Oh, okay, so that would
Texas,
be the Jays at Minnesota.
Texas, no, sorry, Twins and the Jays. Okay. I think whoever comes out of there plays Baltimore, and then whoever comes out of here. Why am I blanking?
Would play Houston.
There you go.
Curtis Mead.
Which is going to be really interesting if Houston's first test is Tampa Bay. That's hit up the middle.
Base hit. So here comes Tampa now. Tampa trying to get right back in it. Base hit off Monty. Look at Monty with his little beard. Look at a little heavy set, too.
He put on
a bit of pounds, didn't he?
He put on some weight. He did.
Right.
But it seems to be working.
Fastball more, too. Hey, you know what? It's like he said. It's crazy how many pitchers say that about the Yankees, that they want to throw that fastball and the Yankees don't want them to.
Yeah, but
because he was the same way. He was like, I want to throw my fastball.
Listen, when a guy leans heavily on the fastball and it's working, I don't know why there's even arguments, right? Like,
yeah, I don't get it.
A guy, that's a good pitch.
Good pitch. Monty always lived on the corners, man.
Yeah,
he's always done a good job living on the corners.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's right. Look, it's not a strike. We see it there, right? That it's not a strike, but in the playoffs, it's too close to take.
Thank you guys for saying we had a great show yesterday. We really enjoyed it. It was very, very fun. Something we're considering certainly doing during the regular season too. If anybody remembers, that was an original show that we had on the very first run through.
Sir.
When it was NYYU News TV. We had Nights at the Round Table.
Oh, yeah.
And might bring that back to a degree this year. I don't know how many times we will do it, but we will definitely look to bring that back. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate that, brother. Here's a nice little bunt. Good speed. Back to Monty. Fires over. Just gets him.
Good play.
Just gets him.
Good
Monty
play.
Off his feet quick like a cat.
That was a very difficult play to make. That's a very tough play to make. Left-handed pitcher
was that
going
Yanni
right.
Doing that?
No, Manuel Margot.
Oh, Margot. Okay, that's right.
That's a tough play. You're a left-handed pitcher. You coming off the mound to your right. You got to field it right with your back to first base and make an accurate throw.
Wow, he just got him.
Yeah, that was bang bang.
Half a step, just got him.
That's the thing about the Rays too. They got like that sneaky speed.
Mm-hmm.
Like you look at some of them and you're like, this guy can't be that fast, and it's like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Oh, there's another.
There's another.
Two, right?
That's a base hit. No way to get him. I knew that was a base hit. No way to get in Tyler Walls. Walls is fast as hell. You know, I had a
I'm saying 2. They had a runner at second. There was no way it was 2. They needed to get the 1. They couldn't.
Oh,
Oof.
that's right.
Tough play. Yeah, I
first and
messed that
third.
up. You see, they had the runner running on contact. I don't mind that.
Well, even when the ball was hit.
Mead was running on contact, but that's what I'm saying. It's a ball up the middle.
Exactly.
And it's really, if you look at it, it looked like it was more towards the second base side middle.
Yep.
So I just don't understand what the philosophy is in the Bronx.
They got no idea. Remember when they asked Boone about that? He goes, "Everybody's doing it."
Yeah, everybody's doing it. We just don't see it.
Bro, it's like, why is Boone such a child, man? That's like one of the things he says as a kid. Yeah, but everybody does it.
Everybody's doing it.
Everybody's doing it. Come on, it's not just me. Everybody's doing it.
And this is a guy.
Boone,
if you're Monty,
child.
you got to be careful with Jose Siri. 25 home runs on the year, a lot of pop.
That was a good deal to get him over here too.
Oof.
1-0 is popped up on a bunt. The dive by Monty. He makes the play. Look at Monty. Look at Monty making the gems.
Oh, baby. The playoffs have arrived, ladies and gentlemen.
Finally, good baseball.
I've
been waiting for this. Sorry to say it.
Give him a minute. Give him a minute. Look at that full extension.
Let's see this. Oh, he's coming down hard. Oh, belly flop first. A couple of rolls over.
He said, "Clear out, tidal wave." Man.
He went head first right there. Look at Monty with the dive. I tell you what, though, man. Like, if I was the Rays, I would have like bust people in.
Yeah.
I would have did like a Vince McMahon, and like if there was Patty, like, nah, just bust people in off the street and get them in, like fill the stadium up, because this is ridiculous.
Literally. I mean, when you see that your sales are what they are, because that's my question. When a stadium is this empty, preemptively you had to know, because you know what the sales are going into the game.
Of course.
So when you see what it is, you should have just
hurt.
Give it. Yeah, no. I mean,
I lost it. He could have also got knocked the air out of him too.
Yeah, he got hit pretty hard.
Come on, Monty, stay in the game. Be a warrior, man. Let's go.
And this is one thing.
Right.
It sounds bad, right? But like, if you're the Rays, you love to see this. This is you made him. You forced the pitcher to make 2 plays this inning, right? Get him off the mound, get him uncomfortable. You know, pitchers aren't the most natural of fielders.
Yep.
And now, he's got to see if he still has the feel for everything after laying out.
What a fucking play, though.
To get that Jose Siri little bunt.
Seeing those replays, too, you really appreciate what a play that was. Did we see the Yankees making changes in analytics? I think that's the only change they're going to make, is on the analytics side. So first and third, Monty is going to stay in the game. Couple of deep breaths from Monty on the mound.
Gamer.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. That's Monty for you, baby. That's Monty for you, baby.
Ooh.
Melanie said Cece is at the game cheering Monty on.
Oh, Cece's at the game.
Nice.
I didn't know that.
Count is 0-1. Call strike right down to Johnson.
Crackle Nuts, what's up, baby?
Crackle Nuts, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Beavis Lee Ray, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Of course, we're going to be calling a lot of the postseason.
Oof. Inside.
Just so everybody is aware, come hang out with me again at 8 o'clock, as I'll be calling the Phillies-Marlins game. I'm actually excited about that series. I think that's going to be a good one. Get a little Bryce Harper action.
Should be fun.
Marlins got an exciting team.
1-1. Ooh, swing and a miss.
That's that location right there.
Oof.
All about location on that changeup. Beautiful pitch. Beautiful pitch by Monty.
You know when Monty has that changeup going.
Filth. Absolute filth. Absolute filth.
Now you got to put him away
I still
here.
got the Yankee game on this one. I can update that, folks. Okay.
Is it all right? Okay, all right.
Rangers at Rays.
Here comes the 1-2 from Monty. 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Ooh, swing and a miss. He got him on a curveball in the dirt. Pretty stuff.
Monty for you.
Pretty stuff from Jordan Montgomery there, ladies and gentlemen. He makes the diving play. I mean,
that was a beautiful play.
He fielded the swinging bunt from Manuel Margot, and then he strikes out. Oh, man. I mean, what else do you want? That was his inning.
That was his inning. There's nothing more. There's nothing more he can do right there.
What else do you want? What else could you ask for?
Devin Cerna with the super chat says the Hal update has me shaking my head. And what you're talking about right there is that there will not be an actual outside organization coming in and doing any type of audit as we were originally told. Basically, all it's going to be is the Yankees basically buying an audit or buying what is it exactly? Francis, what is it exactly that they're
Yeah, they're gonna basically enlist a third party group of analysts and auditors to basically show them what their analysis and their analytics look like.
Right. But they're not going to be looking at what the Yankees are doing. The Yankees will be doing a self-evaluation.
Yeah, they won't be judging our stuff. They won't be judging our stuff. They'll just be showing us how they analyze. Yeah. And then the Yankees will take that and compare it to how we analyze and then, I guess, tell themselves their own findings.
That is so ridiculous, man. That is so ridiculous. So what again, my prediction is you'll see a change in the analytics department, and then that's all you're going to see. You're going to see Brian Cashman back. You'll see Aaron Boone back, of course, as basically already been announced. And that's it. That's all that's going to change for the Yankees, unfortunately. And they better just build a hell of a club around these guys because I don't see much chance of. Doesn't give me hope. Put it that way.
That strike. I'll tell you one thing though. That's already strike one on the offseason for me.
Easy.
The fact that this has just kind of been like a joke, right? Like. Yep. It's like it's not, you can't tell me that Hal didn't hear that that's how we were receiving it out here in the public.
Right, of course.
So he knows. He knows that people thought that we were having third parties come in and audit our analytics. And then now it comes out like, oh no, they're actually not having people come in. They're just going to take analysis from a third party group and compare it to their own and basically self-evaluate. I couldn't believe it. And then I was annoyed because I read it from Martino, and I feel bad because like Martino, it's not his fault, but it's just like he's got to bear so much bad news.
Oh yeah,
Corey Seager is in control, 1-0. Ooh, poor fastball right down the dick, and Seager just fouls it off. He was early. I don't blame him though. Only 93 from Glasnow. That's You might be a little early. Let's see if he's doing what I think he's doing. And yes, he is, as that one's 97. This is elite pitching, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I can't tell you how tough that is to do.
Sorry, guys. I was just responding to a message I got real quick.
Strike three, and he got him with a curveball. Pete, that right there was...
I didn't see one pitch of that at bat.
It was immaculate. That was a masterclass on pitching right there. He started him out. He fell behind 1-0, right? Mm-hmm. Then he throws a fastball at him. It's down the dick, but it's not his real fastball. Only came in at about 92, 93 miles an hour. So Seager swings, right? Because it's down the middle, but he's way ahead of it. Way ahead of it. He fouls it off. I think he just did the same thing as the ball's grounded to first base.
Yep.
Two outs. So he gets him to foul it off because it's so short. And then the very next pitch, he comes right at him with 97, 98 on the corner. And now it's 1-2. He's in control. And then he drops a curveball on him after seeing three fastballs, one of which was almost slow as a changeup. This guy, Glasnow is he's something else.
Got a super chat from Devin Cerna. Again, my guy. We've investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing. Dude said, man, sounds like the NYPD. Hit on the ground is short, backhands, fires in the dirt, not going to get him.
Dolis Garcia.
First base.
Runs well.
That's a tough hop right there to Yandy Diaz also. Who, by the way, if I could take anybody from the Rays, I'm taking Diaz.
It's him. Oh, he makes all the sense in the world. They'll never let us touch him, though. That's Taylor Walls, right?
Awesome player, man.
Taylor Walls playing short for Tampa today.
Do you know that I actually, during the offseason, I heard a rumor that the Yankees actually were close to trading for Taylor Walls?
Oh, my Lord. And it's nothing against, let me tell you something, nothing against Walls. I mean, we saw IKF as short, right? So it's not like, he's better than IKF.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's not. I don't see the point in that.
That's the Yankees for you, but that's what they do.
I don't see the point in that.
That's the way of the Yankees. As Dane just says, for Nestor Cortez potentially was that offer. That's a strike right down to Johnson. Count is quickly 0-2 on Nate Lowe.
You see that 98? For those of you who are watching, remember that first fastball that he threw to Seager. It was 93. And that was not a mistake. Here. That was intentional.
Nope. Right back to the fastball. Paint 99. Paint on the inside. My goodness.
Yeah.
That's a filthy pitch. You're not touching that. There's not much you can do with that.
And that's exactly why, if you're the Rangers, you really wanted that second run. As we get a nice little look here at Mr. Carlos Correa,
who had a horrible season.
He did.
He had a really bad year.
But to finish up the season, he didn't look as bad. If you look at his numbers when he came back, he didn't look as bad.
Well, maybe that ankle injury is really kind of preventing him a bit. But I agree with what the Kerm just said. Corey Seager was the obvious choice for the Yankees. I agree with that. I think everybody kind of agreed with that at the moment. I remember, if you remember when the season ended, Francis, there was immediately like an article put out by Joel Sherman, I think it was, where he was like, everybody's expecting that deal's going to be done, that Seager is going to be a Yankee.
Yeah. Oh, no, but if you remember, Passan was on, it might have been the Competitions podcast, or it might have been somewhere else.
I don't watch them.
Immediately after the season finished, and his prediction for Seager was a deal with the Yankees north of $300 million.
But if I say that, I'll get yelled at. If I said that, did it happen?
Right? No, of course.
You predicted it wrong, Pete.
Of course, yeah. No, nobody goes after Passan. They love him because it is what it is, right? He
rides Johnsons for a living.
He's the Taylor Swift of baseball.
Correct. Aaron Rodgers with the super chat says, imagine being terrible at your job and not getting fired, and instead of having someone audit your work, you self-audit. What makes me trust you? Well, that's the same way we felt for a long friggin' time. And it's more the same from this organization. It's just stuff that makes you just scratch your head and go, why are we so stupid? Like, why are we so friggin' dumb? Like, even hearing about the audit, originally I think most people thought it was stupid because, like, can't you just watch and obviously know that there's something wrong here?
Yeah.
But
now, Joe, you know,
are the Yankees.
The first round now, because the wild card is extended to a 3-game series, they got to start these games in the middle of the day.
Yep.
So, no, but I got to tell you, I'm quite the fan. Like, I like that the playoffs start, like, the season finished on Sunday, and here it is Tuesday afternoon, and we got playoff baseball. Like, I feel...
And it was perfect for us, too, because we had the Monday off, we did our show, and now we jump right into the playoff coverage. And like I said, guys, we're going to take you all the way through the World Series, so you guys will be getting games called here every single day of October, basically, until the last game, the last out of the World Series, which hopefully I'm not calling a Houston Astros World Series again, because that was tough. That was tough. So you're going to be getting a lot of coverage for us. And here is my guy, Yandy Diaz.
You just saw 1-1, or where are you?
I am right now. I just saw the 1-1.
Okay, so we're like together. Yeah, well, if I reveal a little bit of my hand, what my playoff bracket looks like in my head.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I would say that...
I got a 1-2 now, by the way.
I got a 1-2 also.
Okay.
I would say that we are looking at the team that will represent the American League in the World Series this year.
Tampa?
In the Tampa Bay Rays. That's my pick.
That's a big one. That's a big one. The 1-2. Hey, no. In the dirt. Nobody's going to chase. But don't you hate that
about Yandy Diaz? How disciplined he can be?
He's so freaking good
with that shit.
He's so freaking good. He is so good. Every time I watch him, I think people probably get sick and tired of me being like, I just like this guy so much. Like, you're a Yankee. I like this guy so much.
Yeah,
man.
But he's one of those guys you just appreciate it.
Struck him out. Beautiful pitch.
There you go.
These guys are hitting corners, man. Right on the corner. Inside. Nice pitch by Monty. Yeah, Monty definitely put on the pounds.
Yeah, he did.
He definitely put on the pounds.
But it's working. 94 inside on the black. That's where you have to live with a guy like Yandy Diaz. You can't let him extend his arms.
Yep.
Look at that.
That's a perfect pitch to him.
Beavis Lee Ray with the super chat says, Aaron Rodgers, you and Pete sound like fans.
Good old me and my. So I had to take Omega for a vet visit, and my dad lives around there, so I stopped by and talked with Pops for a little while. Couple of good things, funny things came from that. He thinks that the Orioles are gonna flop in the postseason. I hope that's not the case, but his prediction is the O's will flop. He thinks the Braves will be fine, and maybe the Braves go to the World Series, but the prediction of the O's will flop will really bother me because they're my team that I'm hoping are going. I'm hoping it's going to be the Braves in Atlanta. It's going to be the World Series. I think that would be phenomenal for baseball, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
For years now, every time you give one of Papa Simonetti's predictions, me and him are almost always on the same wavelength. It's
I
crazy.
do got one prediction he made about Soto that I didn't like, and me and him had to go back and forth on. He's a much bigger fan of Tatis than he is Soto because apparently he's up all night and he watches Padres games every day. So his thing about Soto is he said, and I told him, I said, Dad, but you're wrong because that makes no sense. He goes, if you take away his walks, he's kind of boring. He's a guy that just takes a shit ton of pitches and he gets a little boring. I said, Dad, if you take away Judge's power, who is he? You can't take away somebody's best asset and be like, well, you can't do that. I said, it makes no sense.
We need the walks.
He just doesn't agree with the idea of giving him a monster long-term deal when you have potentially other options. And I'm like, okay, if that's your thought, that's fine. But he understands that, he would obviously make the team better. He just doesn't think it will make them elite immediately. And he hates the Yankees rookies. Not a big fan of Anthony Volpe. Said he has to change his swing if he's going to get better. As there's a base hit in the gap for...
That's going to be a double.
Who was that?
That's a Rosarena. That's going to be a double.
Player, man.
And
he's a postseason player.
We were just saying that this guy plays under the lights. Shouts out to a Rosarena. It's his first time playing in front of his mother. She made the trip up from Mexico.
There she is.
Yeah. Look at her there.
First pitch.
Yes, sir. Look
at that pitch.
That's nice.
He pitched for the Yankees.
Hey.
It was cut.
Hey,
Francis, take it easy because she might be 50 plus.
I'm not. I was about to say, hey, she ain't half bad. You know what I'm saying? She ain't half bad, Randy. You might be calling me daddy next season. I don't know. You might become Papa Francis. Don't play. Don't let me get around Sandra.
That pitch is hit in the air to right field, ranging down the line, still ranging over. Oof.
That's tag. You got to tag.
Yeah, Rosarena easily tags up.
Walks over to third base, and they got a runner on third with 2 outs. Big at bat coming here. That's the thing with Paredes, man. He's going to give that shit a ride. Look at that. Long run for Garcia. But, yeah, man.
Got a super chat in here from Gates of Above. If the Brewers can just manufacture some sort of offense with that pitching staff starting in bullpen, they could be a force. No doubt about it. And aside as Chef, welcome back to the Real Fan Package. Everybody been looking for you, brother, in the Discord. So get back in there, my guy.
One thing I will say to you, Gates, is with the Woodruff news. That really changes. That really changes. Oh my God! I jumped the gun. That wasn't even Paredes that flied out.
No,
now
Paredes
he's got to deal. Now he's got to deal with Paredes with a runner on third.
Ramirez.
That was Harold, right?
Yeah, it was Harold.
This is what happens when you watch on the iPad. The faces in the batter's box are so tiny. But
fouled away.
Yeah, Gates. With the Woodruff news, I think that really changed a lot about how I looked at the Brewers because I had a really hot take about a possible series with the Brewers. And I changed my opinion
because of the Woodruff news.
Because they say it's not just this series; it could possibly be like the postseason period.
Oh yeah, ain't good.
And I get it; they got Peralta and they still got Burns, and I like it. But look, when they had Woodruff and it was those three, I really liked how they matched up with the Dodgers. And I wasn't saying that they were that for sure they were going to upset the Dodgers, but I really liked their chances with those three. And now without Woodruff, I mean, that lineup, I don't know. I mean, obviously they got to move on, play the Dodgers, but you know what I mean?
Right,
that was one of my hot take things. And now that changed already with the Woodruff news. 2-1. Ooh.
Runner on third.
Is that staying in? Oh, oof. You love that if you're Monty.
Yep. Popped out to Nate Lowe, and that's going to end the inning. That's the way to get
Love
it done
that
right
if you're
there.
Monty.
That's big,
Yeah.
man. Monty's
Yeah.
keeping that 1-run lead, trying to get that
Yeah.
offense to give him a little more. I like it.
Yeah.
Man, of
That's-
course, it got
that's
to
the
be a
key.
former Yankee.
Yeah, no, and bro, that's the key. You said it right there. The offense to give them a little bit more, because the one thing about the Rays that we know has been the case for the last 5 years, you can't let them hang around. You can't let it just stay a 1-run game and then whatever, because they're the kind of team in the late innings, they get a runner on, somebody hits a single, and then the next guy up hits a 3-run bomb, and you just hear that freaking boat horn, and you're done. That's it. It's like That's normally how it goes with this team. So if you're Texas, you got to continue to apply pressure to Glasnow and try to put another couple runs on the board, because it's not going to be easy.
Yep. If you have 2 sleeper picks in the American League and the National League, who would your sleepers be?
Well,
Would Philly even count as a sleeper, considering they went to the World Series last year? Is that even fair?
I feel like they get so disrespected that they should count. I feel like that they should count. Philly is my sleeper pick.
All
So
right.
I'm glad that you mentioned it, because that was going to be what I say. I feel like, yes, because they don't perform as well on the regular season, people write them off. But when you can feature a lineup with Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper and guys like Bryson Stott, and so it's like, look, man, that's a tough out for anybody. And what Philly has on their side is they proved everybody wrong last year. Nobody picked them to come out of any of the series that they were in, and they went all the way to the World Series. And they're hungry.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to get to the World Series and not win it. You know what I mean?
That's what I like. I'm even thinking about the America, because if you pick a sleeper, obviously it's got to be one of these 4 wild card teams, because obviously Baltimore or
Baltimore's
Houston,
a
I
wagon.
don't think anybody would be shocked if those
No.
teams got in. I think one team that has been sneaky good has been Minnesota. I mean, I don't believe if I had to pick a sleeper, it might have to be Minnesota. But the Blue Jays, I just don't see it happening. I just don't. I don't see it happening in any way.
I'm with you there.
Minnesota, I'm like, I don't know, man. They got the pen. Sonny Gray's been so good. They got a decent rotation. They got a decent offense. You never know what clicks.
That's exactly where I was going. I'm 100% with you. What Pablo Lopez has been able to do at the top of that rotation is ridiculous. Okay, Pablo Lopez came in. I mean, came off last year, and he found a way to figure out better ways to tunnel pitches.
There's a base hit for Heim to begin.
Oh, look at that! That's your boy right there.
I like Jonah Heim. Hey,
that is your boy right there.
I told you, man. That's the one thing me and L.I. Yankee King has ever agreed on, and it actually has worked. It's come out to be true.
Clip that, L.I. Save it.
He can remind me every single time I yell at him about something.
Oh,
but
man,
remember that time we agreed?
For that one time. Oh, man, Jonah Heim. Not bad. 755 OPS. Nothing to sneeze at, especially when compared to what we looked at all year.
And on top of that, fantastic defense. That's the other thing. He's
Yes,
very,
sir.
very good defensively.
Yes, sir. Calls a good game.
Pops is a big fan of Austin Wells, by the way.
Yeah?
Big fan of Wells.
Me
Yeah,
too.
he likes Austin Wells a lot. He's very worried about Anthony Volpe repeating the same type of season with the batting average if he doesn't change it, which is valid.
No,
which is definitely a
not wrong.
valid concern, no doubt about it.
Yeah, he's not wrong. You need
There's a call strike, nice pitch on the corner. That's a little. You know what I call that? A little Bobby Ross.
Anytime you make a mistake, before you get upset with it, look at it.
Look at it.
Oh man,
don't you love that? Look at it.
Look at it.
He just had the whisper.
He said, "What's the other one? We don't make mistakes, just happy.
We have happy accidents.
Happy accidents.
Happy accidents."
Oh man, look at this! I'm telling you, the 1-2 coming from Glasnow, 2-2. Okay, I missed it. Oh, I just saw it. 98. Oof.
A little inside. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
No happy
2-2.
Accidents.
You can't get yourself out here if you're Taveras.
Oh, filthy pitch on the hey.
Oh, Lord.
Struck him out. 6K to game for Glasnow.
I was just saying you can't get yourself out, but ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing you can do with a curveball that starts on the opposite side of the plate and literally lands right on the black inside.
That's the good old Moose right there. That's the good old Mike Mussina right there, knuckle curve.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, who's developed a really nice knuckle curve is Garrett Cole.
Oh, yeah.
Line to center right there,
Yeah.
Series 2 away.
And there you go.
Yeah, he's developed. That's the one thing I noticed about Cole this year. He's developed a very, very nice knuckle curve, and
Yeah,
it's
I'm good.
definitely improved. It's
I'm
improved
good.
a lot.
I'm so good with the way that Garrett Cole pitched this year. I'm not a fan of him, trying to adopt that whole sweeper thing. I know it's, excuse the pun, sweeping the nation,
Yep.
but Garrett Cole doesn't need that pitch.
True.
Garrett
He
Cole's
doesn't.
Garrett Cole's knuckle curveball is more than enough.
Up, hit in the air, right center field. That's
like a
gonna
double.
cut the gap.
Yeah,
Let's see if this is gonna be able to score
Come
high.
on, that's got to be a run.
Bringing him in to throw home. No, he will not
they held him up.
Wow, that's risky. That's very risky right there by Texas.
I think you have to send him there.
I think he was sending him. I think Heim held up. I want to see the replay here.
Yeah, let's look at the replay. It does look like there was a miscommunication when they just showed them.
I think there was, because Carter was looking like, what's going on? Like, how did you not score on that? He's immediately off. Let's see what the third base coach is doing. Let's see. No, he held him.
You know what the issue is? I'm going to tell you the issue here right now, because everybody's looking at Heim. That's why Heim threw up his hands. The sign from the third base coach came in way too late.
Way too late. Yeah, I noticed that myself. He was already rounding the bag before he saw the sign.
The sign has to come when the runner is still about 15, 20 feet away from the base.
That's right.
And he didn't give him a sign until he was at the base.
Yep, that could be very, very costly in his game, as there's a call strike on the outside corner. The count is 1-1.
And if he's giving him strikes like that, you can kiss that little run goodbye.
we go to bet on that one.
Yeah, because there's nothing Simeon can do with that. Look at that. Oh,
beautiful paint job. My God, 98 inside. That's filthy. 1-2 on Simeon. Second and third, 2 outs. 1-0 Texas, looking to extend their lead. 1-2 incoming from Glasnow. Hey, struck him out. Oh no, popped up. My bad. I didn't even see it. I thought he swung through it. Pete Sterling in full effect.
I just saw the pop. I just saw the pop up because my joint froze, and he makes the catch. All right, yo, listen, man. Game season with the spitters is back in full effect when my stream is 30 minutes later than Pete's.
We got to get you on the MLB TV stream. That's the one to do.
That's the good one. No, I gotta.
TV's the one to do.
I'm gonna figure it out, because I literally just paid for something and it still wasn't working. So I did something wrong. I just didn't want to miss any more time. Get that money back,
fam. Get that money back. What are they doing over there to you? What are they
I didn't
want to
mess with the time. Just
Overwatch.
excited.
It is 1-0 Texas right now. 1-0 Texas.
Pitchers duel. Classic pitchers duel.
Hey, a little pitchers duel. Okay, all right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right.
Watch Pete. If they end up losing today 3-1 or something like that, we're gonna look back at that play where they didn't send Heim.
That's
big.
That's really big. That's no doubt about it.
They had to send them there.
And if anybody who did not watch our 2023 recap, we did it last night. It was extremely fun. We went 2.5 hours. And again, guys, I like to pat ourselves on the back for a lot of things. And I will pat ourselves on the back on one thing. I don't think there's many other companies out there, networks in general, that are doing 2.5 hours of a recap of the Yankee season and then a look forward to 2024. So make sure you guys double check that. If you missed it, throw it on one day. Maybe you're doing stuff around your house. You got it on your headphones, and just take a listen, man. It was a lot of fun. We talked about really everything. I think we covered just about everything you can cover.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we just got the news this morning that they're going to self-audit, but
yeah, we didn't cover
they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they had a very good idea. Friends, if you don't mind taking this in for 1 second, I'm gonna go change real quick.
Oh yeah,
and
no
I'll
problem.
Be right back.
Do your thing, bro. They're interviewing Bochy. What's up, chat? Oh man. Yeah, they're interviewing Bruce Bochy. Like Pete said earlier, man, this is the kind of manager who, I mean, if there was some possibility to get him as a fan, you just, you kind of kick yourself when you think that the Yankees re-signed Aaron Boone when somebody of Bochy's stature was available. And he's got these boys here in the playoffs playing well. Shay McNeil, I appreciate that. 100% right. If you're watching, you should be liking. Our boy Monty, bottom of the fourth, 38 pitches. Strike down the middle fastball. Sinking fastball, also known as a sinker. On the journey to the 2-year badge, Jason. Stay the course, Jason. You'll get there. You'll get there. And the pitch is fouled away. 0-2. Nice start for Monty here in the bottom of the fourth. Curtis Meads 1 for 1 with a single. Numbers don't jump out at you. OPS under 700. Only 1 home run in the regular season, but already has a playoff hit. Here comes the 0-2 from Monty. And it's grounded to first. Toss over to back to Monty. 1 away. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Gene Turlato. I hope I'm saying that right. All 6 of you sharing know-how and opinions was very enjoyable. Loved when you all had big laughs. Yeah, it was super fun. Me and Pete got on the phone afterwards, much to the chagrin of our MVP in the chat right now. But yeah, we were just recapping how things went, and yeah, we felt the same way, Jeannie. It was tons of fun as Monty starts out Margot with a sinker on the inside corner for a strike. Monty only had 42 pitches. And Jira's like for 100 hours. It wasn't 100 hours, just like 95. And he throws a nice little curveball on the outside corner that's just fouled away, tap foul by Margot. Margot staying alive, but it's 0-2. 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth. And Monty's looking good, guys.
It was
Monty
like 97.6. 97.6 hours. That's all.
It wasn't 100.
Exactly. It wasn't I don't know, talking about 100.
Ghost
Oh, hey, struck him out.
Wow. Ooh.
Nice pitch. But it looks like I might have got Jonah Heim in the good old Johnson.
Dirty curveball. Did it get him in the Johnson, or did he hit him on the backswing? Might have got him in the
Johnson. Let's see where it got him. Oh, no.
I think he hit him on the backswing, no?
Yeah, yep, right in the back. Ooh, yeah, that hurt. Full swing.
Yeah, that's an automatic out. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Take your time, okay? And I believe we had a new subscriber in here, as the beautiful, lovely, wonderful fiance told me. And if I had to guess, I feel like Coffee Milk may be new. Oh, no, BJ is also new. Anybody that is a new sub, we thank you guys so much. We are a New York Yankees channel, just to give you guys a heads up. But we do call every postseason series, no matter what happens, and the Yankees are in it or not. Obviously, the Yankees sucked ass this year, so they are not in it, as the 1-0 is inside to Walls. Count is now 1-1. So any new subscriber, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Best community in the planet right here, folks. So hang out with us. The 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. Backhanded by Young. Fires over like a cannon. And he got him. What a play by Josh Young. And that is exactly why he is one of the top rookies in Major League Baseball. Phenomenal play. Shows off his arm also. An absolute cannon. That'll end the inning. We will go to the top of the fifth. Texas coming up. It'll be Seager, Grossman, and Garcia.
You know, I see Jiro. I like Ghost Francis. You know what? Casper is no more.
Yeah, that's it. Ghost Francis is a thing of the past.
It's a thing of the past.
He's haunting mansions now around
I'm here in the
York.
flesh.
You're here in the flesh. That's it.
Yeah, Steph Curry McFlurry, one of my favorite names in the chat.
I love it. Score some runs, Texas. Yes, I want Texas in this series, so I definitely want Texas in the series.
Would be nice, right? Texas. Something different instead of the same teams, because we would end up getting Tampa Houston again.
Yep, that's right. We don't want that.
Yeah.
Overwatch. I love all my subscribers. We love all of our subscribers here. Every sub is great. Every sub here is phenomenal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep, we're gonna be calling all the playoffs, folks. I got the game tonight too, everybody. So tune in with me at 8:00. We're gonna do Phillies Marlins. I'm excited about that. I'll be honest with you, man. I cannot wait to call Baltimore and Atlanta. Those are the ones I'm looking for the most. Is Baltimore and Atlanta, man. I can't wait for those games. I cannot wait for those
Tampa
games.
would play Baltimore. Jacob saying because this is the 4-5 matchup.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whoever wins this series plays Baltimore.
It's weird though, because like I feel like I was looking today. I mean, it would suck for this to be 4-5. Tampa won 99 games. They should be second in the American League. As somebody drives past me, blasting the beautiful Dembo.
Okay, a little Dembo action.
The beautiful
Surprised
Dembo.
you're not hearing like Frank Sinatra in that neighborhood over there.
No, yeah, that's why it caught me by surprise. It probably
Like, hey,
it might have been Joe.
It might have been. It could have been Joe, especially if they get Soto. Forget it. He's going full Dominican. He already
Was
told
that
us.
was that you, Joey?
Joe?
Killer Joe
out there?
passing by, saying what's up?
Hit in the air to deep center field. Ranger back, still back. Can't make the catch.
Ooh,
And Corey Seager
look at that.
is going to have himself a double to begin the top of the fifth. That was you know what? I know it sounds crazy. Siri got too much speed, bro. You got to get to that ball. Let me see this one again. That ball was in the air for a minute.
Yeah, it's a tough play, but in the playoffs,
still a tough play.
you want that. You want that. You do.
The problem is, Francis, oh no, he looked like he timed the wall pretty well. Oh, just off the bottom of his hand. He didn't get it in the glove. Overstretched the arm. That's all.
Look at that. He made it.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah,
He was there. He just missed it. He just missed it.
Well,
That one is
lose some.
low to Grossman. 1-0. Texas needs to get themselves a nice little comfortable lead here in the top of the fifth and work Glasnow a little bit as a strike right down to Johnson. Count is now 1-1. Crackle Nuts is talking about Taylor Swift, okay?
Here we go.
All right, Crackle Nuts, a little Taylor Swift action. We're not going to put Taylor Swift on our banner at all like the NFL did.
That's a negative.
Okay?
That's a negative. If any woman's going on the banner, it's got to be the MVP. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
all
first
I wanna
things
say.
first.
That's all that's allowed.
If we dared to put Taylor up there before her, you guys
I'd be
realize
dead.
we're losing Pete.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be doing game season lives or nothing. You would never see me on the network anymore.
Not a good idea.
I mean, you could attend my funeral, but that's about it.
Ooh,
That's about it. Good pitch. Got him swinging 2-2.
Nice fastball up in the zone.
So Jacob is saying that the winner of this series does indeed play Baltimore, as the count is now full 3-2.
Yeah. No, I'm looking. I pulled it up, and yeah, it's interesting the way that they have it. The Twins are somehow are seated third ahead of Tampa Bay.
Interesting.
This doesn't. Yeah. Again, so that's why I was.
They're setting it up to be easy for Houston. Those sons of bitches. Inside, he walks them. First and second, nobody out for the Texas Rangers.
Yeah.
Bruce Bochy. We see you, Bruce. We see you,
First,
Bruce,
second,
damn it.
nobody out. 71 pitches here in the fifth. He's got a short leash. Is that cash coming out, or is the pitching coach coming out?
Oh, that's why. That makes sense, Francis. It's because they were division winners. That's why they're listed as third. Wild card can never be a top seed. They can never be above a division winner.
Oh yeah, because they're
a division winner.
Yeah.
But
they're gonna
exactly why it is.
that's gonna change. I hope you guys realize that's gonna change. Eventually they're gonna go to a regular record seeding.
Yeah, that's how they'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, because because if you're Tampa Bay, right, you could argue that you would prefer playing Houston in the next round over playing Baltimore, who you guys have so much familiarity with and who has the much better record, right? But because you have to go by who won the division, you're getting Baltimore in the next round if you get past Texas here, right? Which is not ideal because you won 99 games. So outside of Baltimore, you should be the second seed, but because you play in the same division as them, You're not.
I just see, like, somebody just asked, who do we see winning if Texas played Baltimore? I would have to favor Baltimore in that regard.
Yeah, if it's Texas and Baltimore, I'm definitely going Baltimore. No, it's not a disrespect to Texas. Texas they have a solid team.
1-1.
We're seeing today. But
yeah, Texas is a good club, man. I mean,
Yeah.
look how well they played all season. Look, at the end of the day, I mean, you got to be fair to Houston. Houston's Houston. I mean, Houston's Houston. You know, and the other thing too that always, as that's a swing and a miss, got him swinging at a slider out of the zone, count as 1-2. The one crazy thing about Yankee fans, right? And it's not a knock on us, but we talk about Judge missing 58 games. I would say that Altuve is pretty damn important to Houston. He missed 70 games.
Yeah.
He missed 70 ball games. They won their division.
Didn't Jordan miss some time?
He missed a shit ton of time too. Yeah. So I'm like, you know, they still went out there with adversity and they're in the division. That's why I said don't count them out. Can't count Houston out. Off the ass of Glasnow. Is that going to be an infield single? Yes, it is. Bases juiced.
I haven't even seen it yet. Let me see.
Pause it.
It's off his leg. Oh,
You
yeah.
like how I just immediately say off his ass.
Yeah. Glasnow knows he's done here. It has to be. Yeah, there goes Kevin Cash, right?
Yeah,
He's done.
Glasnow's in trouble right now. They're going to have a conversation anyway, but let's see where that one exactly got him. Look at the bottom of the cheek, right? Like right off the back of the hamstring, maybe.
I mean, the dude's so tall
Texas
and lanky, I can't
let's
even
see.
tell.
Here's the slow-mo. Oh, yeah, the left hamstring. Off the left hamstring, right on the back. Oh, yeah, that hurts.
Oof.
That'll leave a mark.
Inside part of your leg, too.
That'll leave a mark. So bases juiced, nobody at 110 miles an hour off the back hamstring. That don't feel good. That don't feel good. That was a line drive off the bat, too. As it's going to be bases juiced for Nate Lowe, who's 1 for 2 already today, as Texas is going to look to blow this baby open against Tampa. So this is new to me, Francis.
They're trying
What
to
is
see
this
if they
shit?
can keep him in.
ESPN on ABC? What the hell does that even mean?
It's a partnership deal.
Are they? I didn't even. Okay.
Yeah, it's money.
Why don't you just put it on ESPN?
Basically, when you
more
see
money?
this, all you're seeing right now is money.
Shmoneys? Is
Money,
that what
yeah.
it is? The shmoney deal?
Somehow ESPN bought their way into
Of
this
course they did. Those
because you
sons
know
of
this
bitches, okay?
this would just be an ABC vehicle normally.
Yeah.
And you think ESPN's got everything. They got football. They got whatever. Well, actually, no, they're losing stuff because Amazon Prime is encroaching.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah, they're gonna get bigger and bigger every year.
Is that
And
Nate
the
Lowe
dirt,
coming
nice
up here?
block.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nate Lowe is up now at the bases juice. 97 into dirt. Good block
yeah.
there.
Good block.
Higgy would have sent that ball all the way to the dugout. It would have been 2-0.
Might have been 3. Might have been 3-0 after that.
Dane said ABC owns ESPN. Okay.
Really?
As the 1-0 to Low popped up. Oh, that ain't gonna get it done. That's a big out.
Let me see. Oh,
That's
it's
a
an
big
infield
out.
pop up.
Yep. Isaac Paredes makes the catch over at third base. That's a big out on Nathaniel Lowe.
Oh yeah, you got a little bit too excited there. You gotta. Oof.
That's a big out.
Now he's a double play away from us getting out of this, which would be ridiculous.
And now Jason also says, well, Disney owns ABC and ESPN.
That's what I know. I know that Disney owns ESPN. That's why the ABC thing kind of threw me off.
And that's what Devin Cerner just said, is that Disney acquired ESPN. And that one gets away. Wild pitch. It'll be 2-0 Texas.
That's a run.
On the bases juiced wild pitch. My Pops, shout out to Pops. That's one of his favorite plays in baseball right there.
The
Runner
wild
on
pitch.
third base.
Runner
he
on
loves
third.
it. Yeah, he loves the wild pitch with a runner on third. Devin Cerner, yes, sir. ABC, they're all under one roof. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Little Disney, those sons of bitches, okay?
Yeah, you
Disney's
see that?
imagine Disney
that I
buys
know.
NYYU. Okay, I'm not gonna work for them no more. Okay,
Yeah, I don't think they want any parts
they
of
don't
us.
want us.
They want any parts
don't
of
want
us. I mean, they would like the logo though, right?
Probably. The logo's fire.
Little Mickey
Logo's
Mouse
fire.
red in there.
Uh-huh.
I'm playing both the logos today. Look, I got this one. I got the one in the back.
You get the one in the back.
All right,
Yeah.
come on, guys.
Yeah, you got a lot of shout outs for the poster.
For the
in back, too,
backdrop,
by the way.
right?
the
Yeah,
backdrop.
I love it, man. I love it. It's real nice. Next time you come
Count.
up here, you're gonna have to see it in person. Oh, in the dirt again. What are we doing? 2-0?
Yeah, I didn't even see what it was. I think it's 3-0. 3-0 is what I'm getting on here.
Shit, yeah, I just saw 3-0 too. Oof, okay.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm surprised Cash hasn't pulled him here. This is really weird.
Yeah, at this point, I think you're going to have to.
80 pitches
And he walks
in
him
the
on
fifth.
4
He walks
pitches.
him.
Walks him on 4 pitches. Bases juiced again. I don't know what Cash is thinking here. I know you want to try to save. You want to try to save these guys a little bit here, but man,
All right,
oh man,
he's
you're
got
in a little
Zach
bit of trouble.
Little and Davinsky is up.
Yep.
I go Zach Little here. Get a ground ball, get out of it. But no, he's gonna let Glasnow get the next batter. Is that Tavares?
Yes. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. And that's
He's
the thing
hoping
about
for that K.
I was gonna say that's the thing about Tavares. Tavares is susceptible to swinging at fastballs he can't get to. But if Glasnow misses, that's the issue.
Yep.
And Tavares is fast.
Yep.
So it's not
Count
like
is
he'll
quickly
just
0-1.
like you might be dealing with runners in scoring position after giving up some runs.
Yep. As the 0-1 is fouled off his foot. 0-2.
Yeah.
He got that 0-2. That's where he wants him. That's exactly where he wants him. Caden, the Canadian, where can I find a game? It is on I don't think it's on ESPN. I guess it's on ABC.
Yeah, it's ABC. It's on ABC.
It is on ABC, my guy.
I'm watching via ABC right now.
I am watching on MLB TV. As the 0-2 incoming from Glasnow pitch. Hey!
Long on
Struck
and
him
missed.
out. Huge.
I hate when I say something in my head and I don't say it to. Oh man, I literally was in my like when he got to 0-2, I was like, Glasnow's gonna want to throw that curveball that he froze. What's his name on 2 innings ago? It wasn't quite the same curveball, but got the job done.
Yeah, not enough break, but it still got him.
Yeah, got the job done.
Well, this is a big at bat for the rookie Josh Young. We'll see what happens here as the first pitch is outside. 1-0.
Yeah, Glasnow wanted that. You started that bat out with a pitch like that, you can go anywhere. But now you're falling behind with the bases juiced. Young in the driver's seat. Swinging.
Ooh, filthy pitch.
Slider.
Filthy slider right there by Glasnow. Filthy slider by Glasnow.
He's normally a filthy pitcher, but it's like when he needs to, I feel like he can call upon dirtier shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's filthy.
Another
Ooh,
curveball this time. Yeah, Jung, take
Absolute
that time out.
filth.
Take that time out.
You got to take a little breather in between these ones.
Step out. That's not even fair.
Yeah, that's not.
And guys, he's doing that without sticky stuff. Imagine what that looked like in 2020.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm laughing right now because at that angle they just showed, you just saw 6 Rays fans swinging that little thing around. There's like 6 of them in the whole damn stadium.
Swinging a miss.
Struck him out. Wow, Glasnow. I mean, look, the wild pitch gave him the 2-0. But you know, Texas felt they should have capitalized a lot more on that one.
Texas needed to blow that game open right there.
Yeah,
Let's
they
see.
had the opportunity.
Let's see. This is one of those moments. If Monty comes up right now, has a lockdown inning,
Yep.
maybe the Texas can keep the momentum going. Monty needs to have a quick 1, 2, 3 inning so that they can continue applying pressure on Rays pitching. But if they let the Rays get anything going this inning, you can see a little shift here.
Give me 1 second, Francis. Let me hear this real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pete and Francis, favorites to win AL and NL Rookie of the Year. Well, I will go start with the NL. I'll go with Carroll. No. And then for the AL, as much as I don't want it to be an obvious thing, I think it's kind of obvious, no? What do you think, Jacob? It's got it. No?
Okay, I'm back. LA Yankee Kings here.
Li, what's up? We got a good question from Petruzzi. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna tell Li. I was telling every people. I was telling every people how me and you agreed a while ago that Jonah Heim was gonna become a good catcher, and there we are. He's a good catcher.
He's a great catcher. Jacob said, AL, what are our picks for AL and NL Rookies of the Year?
Ooh.
I said I think the AL's kind of obvious.
Easy. NL's
right?
easy.
Who you got, NL?
Carroll.
Carroll, right?
Come
Yeah.
on now. Yeah, Carroll, that's as clear as day.
That's what I said. But I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like the AL is kind of just as easy if you just look at what the media clippings and stuff has been. I mean, it's going to the Oriole, no?
Henderson?
I think so. Right?
Yeah, I think it's Henderson or Young, right? I mean, of the two guys, I mean, Josh Young got to be in that category too.
Young,
but
yeah, I think you're right. I think he deserves to be, but I don't see how they. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta believe it's got to be Henderson though. I mean, Gunnar deserves it. Gunnar
I think
deserves it.
That's why I'm saying it's kind of obvious. If you look at like the coverage from MLB Network the last 2 months of the season, that's ripped way foul though.
Crush foul. Dane says Yoshida, but I don't think Yoshida's gonna have a shot of winning. Deservingly so. He's definitely in the conversation, but I think it's gonna go to Henderson.
Yeah, Yoshida had a great season, but the thing is, you know how it is. I mean,
Volpe's not in the conversation, folks. Come on.
No, guys.
He's not even close in the conversation.
That's not a thing, as this one is pop foul and
Lowe's gonna be there.
Plays made.
One away.
That's what you want if you're Jordan.
Oh yeah.
If you're Monty, that's
a big first out.
Yes,
the Yankees would have walked the first batter.
No, I think the Yankees, the first swing he took would have stayed fair and it would have been a home run. And they were like, whoa.
Facts. Do you think the Blue Jays window is closing? Not really, no. No, not like, in the next year or so. I don't think so. And then they still got young guys coming up too.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the next year or so. What I will say is it could get interesting in the coming years.
Yeah, definitely.
If they don't do something, because they've been playing with this core for a little bit of a while now, and you don't really have much return on investment yet. So soon they might start looking to we're not talking about blow it up and rebuild. So nobody think I'm saying that, but they might start considering what a retooling would look like and, seeing what it is.
Yep.
Would it be
1-1
up again
is high.
Yeah.
2-1.
2-1. Wouldn't be surprised if, I know this is gonna sound hot takey, right? But it's the playoffs. Screw it. We're having fun. You look at the season that a guy like Vladdy Jr. turned in this year, and I got to tell you, Jays are gonna be in the playoffs as
nice sinker, man. Yeah, beautiful pitch, gets him swinging and missing.
Swung out of his shoes there. Yeah, I mean, you get to see a season like that from Vladdy. Now you're in the playoffs. I tell you one thing, what you need to see is Vladdy figure something out.
Yeah, no doubt.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, look, man, as the count is now full 3-2. When I looked at Vladdy's numbers, all I said to myself is he's underperforming. I mean, there's no denying it. That guy cannot have under an 800 OPS. Can't have it. Can't have it. No. And on that team, can't do that. He got to be much better than that. Patty Franks,
P. Glizzy,
going on P. Glizzies.
Yeah, and I feel like if Vladdy doesn't show up big in this Minnesota series, they're definitely like dead to rights. I mean, it's gonna be tough. So if Vladdy somehow followed that up with a poor 2024, he might be a guy that the Blue Jays think about in terms of we could get a haul and a half for that guy, because he'd be after 2024. I think he'd be 2 years, as this is grounded to short. Throw is high, but the play is made. Yeah.
As D-Rod in the chat says, Monty has gained weight. Texas barbecue is a bitch.
Hey, but it works.
He's been
D-Rod.
putting that extra sauce on there, man.
It's working for him.
No, it is. It certainly is working for him. He's done a solid job, and like I said, he's setting himself up for a pretty large contract offer from somebody. We'll see who it is, but somebody's gonna give him some money.
Pitching's always at the premium, guys.
Jack Huffman says, talk about this game. Well, Jack, create a channel and talk about whatever you enjoy talking about. That'd be nice. I think we're talking about this game. I think we're doing a little bit in between, my guy. All right? Take it easy now, okay? Come on, take a nap.
A little bit of everything, baby.
Have a Snickers bar, brother. Have a Snickers bar, okay? You're not yourself.
Huffman, are you a fan of Texas or Tampa Bay?
I think he's an Astros fan, actually. He was talking something earlier about being an Astros fan.
Oh, yeah?
He should like me. I called their World Series last year. He should really like me a lot. I called their World Series last year, all right? So I should get respect from Astros fans all over. And the ones that are in here typically love me, all right? 2-0, because like they always say, Pete, at least you call it correctly. And I'm like, I do call it correctly.
Oof.
Oh, going back to the wall right before the Bayfront Health.
Yandy Diaz gave that a ride. Listen,
Yandy
Montgomery has looked phenomenal. Through 5 innings, he's at 59 pitch count.
Doing a hell of a job.
He's doing a bang-up job.
I did suffer calling the Astros game, man. That was very, very tough. I remember saying multiple times, I cannot believe I'm about to call an Astros World Series in my first year of fully calling games and committing to it. That was a very hard thing to do, but I didn't knock them. I didn't say nothing bad. I said deservingly so. They won, and they are the champions of Major League Baseball. Look, if they did it again this year, I'll say the same thing. I gave my flowers to Dusty Baker. I think he's an awesome baseball mind. I think he's a great manager, and he deserved it. He finally got his chip, deservingly so.
Good for Dusty.
Deservingly so. 100% good for Dusty.
Good for Dusty.
No doubt about it.
Don't know about the rest of that lot. Good for you, Dusty.
Yeah, I agree. Good for Dusty. The rest of the guys, I still got a little bit of a beef with, but hopefully one day our Yankees could be good and challenge them. Okay,
right? You know what I mean?
Hopefully one day. Like, look, we're not those Yankee fans that are gonna say, "Hey, we got cheated." No, we're gonna simply just tell the truth. The Yankees should have cheated a little better to themselves, okay? And then maybe we could have kind of balanced things out. But the Yankees have not been. They have not been a much improved team over the last couple of years. The challenge these guys. So it is what it is.
I agree with you, Joe. By the way, I saw what your prediction for Vladdy is. I've been saying that for quite some time. I think that's where he ends up. Also, he just looks like a Red Sox.
Boston makes a shit ton of sense for Vladdy.
He just looks like a Red Sox, and his disdain for the Yankees, just the writing seems to be on the wall there. Unless, of course, Jack Huffman's Astros want to pony up money when he hits free agency, or trade pieces should he hit the market in another year or two, like I am predicting happens.
Oh, okay. All right. Little Astros action. Okay.
He'd be interesting over there too, I tell you.
Is Glasnow still on the mound at 88 pitches?
The Crawford boxes and him?
Oh,
wouldn't like to see
he's
that.
Gonna get a lot there. Yeah. It's funny. That's not like one of the things that they ever talk about, but shit, that little area right there, that's a line drive to left field and it gets out.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Dominguez's first home run. I mean, it was a line drive that wasn't high, and it just sails into the Crawford boxes.
Yeah,
it's a nice thing to have.
It definitely plays, bigger than a lot of people realize. I'm really into the different quirks in different parks around the state, around the country. I mean, I hate what Baltimore did.
Oh, terrible! I mean, they ruined that whole stadium because that left field wall. It looks horrible, man.
We saw it in person.
It's terrible. Yeah, we did.
It's not.
I didn't even notice it originally. Then I was like, "Oh shit, that wall." That's right.
Yeah, no.
The 1-1 is inside to Carter. Count is 2-1.
Glasnow, like you said, 91
Flat
pitches.
to Pizza Hut.
Hey, listen, they got Pizza Huts in Boston.
That's right.
they got pizza. Do they got Pizza Hut in Houston, Jack?
Probably. They probably do. They probably got some Pizza Huts. Pizza Huts are everywhere.
Yo, Joe, what's up? How you doing?
All over the place. Yo, Joe, what's good, brother?
Gets the call.
Ooh, that was low.
That was
low. Bullshit me,
He got
Don't
the call.
you bullshit me, you son of a bitch.
Full count.
Okay.
Yeah, he walks him anyway.
Yep. 3-2, walked him. So runner on first, nobody out. You got to believe Tampa's bullpen's going to be active and likely getting ready to pull Glasnow any minute in case there's any more damage. It's going to bring up the top of the order, runner on first.
He had 2 up last inning, so they're definitely going to the pen here now.
We got 161 in here right now, folks. Of course, Yankee number 161. Smacky that likey, hitty that subby, if you have not.
No, they're still going. He just as Cash checks in on the bullpen to see if they're ready, and it looks like he does have people ready, but he's staying with Glasnow here.
Simeon takes it low, 1-0.
Okay. I gotta say, I was criticizing Cash's decision last inning, leaving Glasnow in there, and it worked like a charm. He ends up striking both guys out after the wild pitch, but he's falling behind 2-0 here. with Simeon and one runner on, nobody out. And Bochy's liking his chances. Gotta be.
Yeah. Hey, look, let me tell you this right now. Texas is going to have to capitalize at some point. It's now 3-0 on Simeon. So he's one pitch away from starting the top of the sixth with back-to-back walks. And the one thing about Texas here is you got to capitalize at some point. You can't keep, you got to blow it open.
Yeah.
Walked him.
4 straight pitches.
And that's got to do it for Glasnow.
Yeah, that's got to be it. Two leadoff walks. Yeah, Cash is coming out.
Here comes Cash, yep.
There you go. He's seen enough. All right, I'll tell you this, right? 98 pitches.
Davinsky coming in.
5. Oh, he's going to Davinsky for. Oh, no, yeah. Davinsky fine. 2 runners on, I guess.
Wow.
I like Zach Little more in this situation. But again, I'm not going to go against Kevin Cash. He normally gets it right. So, look.
I mean, he's going to have to hear it. This moment right here. You're looking at Corey Seager, first and second, already had a double to center field. Yeah. You got Grossman and Garcia coming up. We got all the pop coming up right now, followed by Lowe and Heim. I mean, if things get out of hand, things can get really ugly now for Tampa. And at some point, again, if Texas doesn't capitalize on them, it might hurt them late in this game. So you got to get to it right now because I don't want Chapman coming in if it's anything close to a tight game.
And that's the issue that you have, right? Because it's 2-0. If they don't score here, if Tampa puts 1 on the board, you'd be looking for a close, or you'd be looking for a save for a 1-run lead. Like
Facts.
you definitely don't want that.
Facts. And my brother Kev Cruz is in the chat. Kev, what's good, fam?
What's up, Kevin?
Of the Bronx of Nothing, okay?
What's
Bronx
up,
of Nothing.
Kevin?
My prediction is Bronx of Nothing is going to be the breakout show of NYYU.
Rookies of the year?
Easy.
That's the rookies of the year you guys.
To be fair, if it is a rookie of the year matchup, it would be the Bronx of Nothing versus the Farm Report.
The Farm Report,
Dane and Carlos, that'll be kind of like the head-to-head.
That's a nice little matchup.
It's a good matchup. I like that matchup.
I like that matchup
a lot. But these guys, hey, that just gives you what NYYU is, man. You're getting all these different takes. You're getting prospect coverage. You're getting Kev's watching these bum-ass Rays. These damn Rays, damn
Kev, what we gonna do, brother? That's what we got. Oh, the Blue Jays and Twins is about to start.
Have your moment, man. Have your moment right here, Seager. Hit a bomb to right. Shut the 7 fans up that are
literally
in
right
the stadium with their little yellow towels.
All 9 of them to be quiet. They got they got the Pittsburgh Steelers terrible towels out there. They don't know what they're doing in Tampa.
They should just get me like on a jumbotron. I just go stop it real loud. I gotta bring the stop it back.
What did I say? What did I say? We was in the Discord and they were talking about the Trop. Oh, I said the Trop is like playing inside of a gym sock.
I mean, you've said some shit, so I'm just saying. I mean, you have definitely said some shit throughout the years.
Yeah,
the tight box one might be one of the all-time legendary.
That was it. That was the one.
Yeah,
I hate Tropicana.
You enjoy that, man. You enjoy that. Here's Davinsky against Seager. The pitch line is a base hit. Gets by him. Wow. Throws all the way in the air. And he throws it over his head. Holy shit.
The Rays look like the Yankees.
The Rays looking like the New York Yankees as they implode.
Lord.
And that is, my God, Siri, what are you doing, brother?
What are you doing, 2 brother? Runs. Yeah, toss the glove in the air, buddy.
4-0. Corey Seager with a base hit to center field turns into 2 runs. And as Siri bobbles the ball, juggles it all the way in the sky, then he throws it away at third.
Yeah.
So now runner on second for Grossman. The pitch from Davinsky is a call strike. Wow. Yeah. Look at this.
Still nobody out. What was that? Didn't look at it.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Didn't look the ball into the glove.
I know I say this stuff a lot, right?
Like Airmails it.
When it comes to Boone, that's a situation right there, bro, where somebody got to talk to you. Because that play, you just got to get in front of that ball. You just got to block that. You can't be swinging your arm. What if you missed that whole thing?
Kevin Cash is beside himself right now.
Yeah, he's pissed. I don't blame him.
I mean,
That could
because
have been an inside the Parker right
you
there.
realize that it was there was a possibility there that you could give up, a run, two, but that's not the way you want to give up 2 runs.
Yo, aside of Chef is stupid. Siri just ruined Pete Fairbanks' pre-warm-up snort.
Oh, come on. Asai, Fairbanks already. He's like 3 lines in. We're already in the 6th inning.
Hell yeah. He's about 3 or 4 in right now.
He's a couple in already, man. Don't worry about that guy.
Oh, my guy Jeff J is in the chat. Jeff, what's going on, brother? Jeff, we don't stop working over here, man. As this one is hit in the air to left field, it's going to be another run.
Popped up. No, they're not going to send him.
Yeah, good idea.
They got a Rosarena in left, right? Yeah, he's got a solid arm.
Yep. So
FJ,
that
what's
is
up,
going to
baby?
be 1 away, runner on third. As the Rangers have oh my God, they got 4 errors today. I didn't even know that.
Most in a postseason game in franchise history.
So Kevin Cash is definitely not happy. I mean, in a wild card, you can't be fucking around in the wild card game. As that's low to Garcia.
It's not what you want.
Oh, I got that one. Where's it at? Where's Joe? Here it is.
It's not what you want.
As the Toronto and Minnesota series is underway, top of the first, looks like Toronto has a runner on first with 1 out.
Oh yeah, what's the pitching matchup by that game?
I believe Pablo Lopez got the ball in game 1, so I would guess Lopez and
Gossman, got to be Gossman.
yeah, right? No,
yeah, I would assume so.
let me double check.
It's got to be Gossman.
As
It's either
it's
Gossman or Berrios.
1 and
so I
2.
would assume it's Gossman.
1 and 2 on Adolis Garcia, who's 1 for 3 today. Texas is hitting. They finally broke through. That's what you needed, right? That's what you needed to see.
High, 2 and 2. Smacky the likey, folks. Hitty that damn subby. It is Gossman versus Lopez.
Lopez, yep.
As we thought it would be that.
Yep.
Hit on the ground to third. That ain't gonna get it done. 2 away.
Nice
All right,
play.
Davinsky. I mean, Davinsky only gave up that base hit if you think about it. That's all he gave up.
No, yeah, Davinsky is a solid option. I thought
all he gave up was that.
if you look at the way this guy pitches, I feel like nothing stays straight. Everything has a little bit of a wrinkle on it. Tough to barrel him up, but I think Seager had the right approach. Just ambush him. You got 2 runners on, nobody out. He's gonna want to get a strike, and Corey Seager said, "Not today, Betty."
Jose Siri is out there rubbing his stomach like he ate bad guacamole yesterday, like this morning. Like he had some badass guac or something. Like he got the itis going on. Hit on the ground to
Another
first
ground
base,
ball,
flips.
and that's it.
End the inning.
That's it.
So Davinsky does a good job. I mean, he gave up a base hit.
I'll tell you right now,
You know what I mean?
Siri doesn't screw that play up.
They may not
He
score.
fields it. They hold that runner at third because they held the other time, and this ball was closer. Look, Glasnow can't believe it.
Yeah. That's a tough one, man. That, he got to understand, too, that could be the last game he's pitching this year.
Exactly. And the issue, 4 runs on your ERA because those runners are his responsibility.
Yep.
Oh, that's a tough.
Crackle nuts and frosted flakes all day. I got no idea. Where's this coming from? What's the conversation here? What are we comparing frosted flakes to? By the way, I had frosted flakes. It was frosted flakes, pumpkin flavor. Let me tell you something. I'm a big fan of the pumpkin spice. They got me on the pumpkin spice kick. I'm big on the pumpkin spice kick. Let me tell you right now. Pumpkin spice everything around this time.
I was gonna say it's that time of year where they got pumpkin spice everything, man.
I
You
throw
can get
pumpkin spice just around my room.
Literally, they got pumpkin spice baby wipes. They got pumpkin
Everything.
spice T-shirts.
Everything.
It's everything, baby.
Cocoa Pebbles? Okay,
Everything.
what are we talking? Cocoa Pebbles, Frosted Flakes are awful. Who says
Whoa!
Come
Time
on.
out.
Steph
Who
Curry
said-
McFlurry. I like you a lot.
Curry McFlurry. You got a good name,
on
but
now.
bad taste.
Fruit
baby.
Loops. Fuck Fruit Loops. Jira's gonna be mad. She loves Fruit Loops. Fuck Fruit Loops.
Aaron Boone is a Fruit Loop.
Fruit Loops are goated. Okay, look, you like your Fruit Loops. Enjoy yourself.
Goated.
Let me tell you something. What's goated, all right?
Time out,
I'm going to
flakes.
give you guys
The flakes
worst.
only get soggy if you let them.
That's true. You got to dig in pretty early. You can't just leave them there. Here's the thing to me about when it comes to cereal, all right? Here's the way I go cereal. Lucky Charms. Kevin sounded like Jira, too. She loves her Lucky Charms.
I love Lucky Charms, too.
I can't stand
front.
Lucky Charms. That little
Can't
fuck.
front.
That little fuck. I can't stand that little fucking leprechaun
That little
scumbag.
leprechaun.
Let me tell you something, though. the best cereal in the world. I don't care what anybody says. It's probably the worst cereal for you. Captain Crunch, all berries.
Oof.
You tear it up, but you'll be dead. If you eat 2 bowls in a row, you die.
Yeah. You gotta come back
guaranteed
to life
death.
the next day.
You don't come back.
Yeah, it's no good.
You see the captain comes and gets you. Is what happens.
Davy Jones.
You're done.
See, nobody ever realized the resemblance between Captain Crunch and Davy Jones. It's the same people. It's the same person.
Same guy.
Same guy.
It's the same guy. Sugar meth. That's exactly what it is. Diabetes in a bowl. Yes. All right. Let's see if good old Jordan Montgomery is gonna. He had a 4-0 lead now, looking to go 6 shutout. It'll be a Rosarina, Ramirez, and Isaac Paredes.
Guess the call there. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch up.
Yep.
1-1.
1-1. All twinned up. Smacky likey. Hitty the subby.
61
I got
pitches
Francis,
for Jordan Montgomery.
Right, friends? I got one of your kids saying smacky the likey, hitting the subby.
Oh, yeah. You know what? He got back from school a little while ago. I should have put him on so he could say it. He loves that. He loves it.
Let me
Smacky
tell
the
you something.
likey.
It's one of the biggest things out there right now. You know, the kids are all going wild over smacky the likey, hitting the subby. It's a big thing.
It's the newest sensation.
It's a big thing. D-Rod, I am also calling tonight. We got the Phillies and the Marlins at 8 o'clock. I'll be calling that game. And I don't know about tomorrow yet. I will be calling games. So I don't know if I'm doing 2 games every day. I don't think I am. But we'll see what game I got for you guys tomorrow. And then I think me and Mario are calling the game, one of the early games on Thursday. I'll let you guys know.
Rosarena, hard hit to third, fielded, fires, got him.
A freaking cannon, bro. He got a cannon at third base.
When you see a guy take that long to throw, you know he's got it.
I was gonna ask you, what do you think his velocity is? His average velocity from third base?
I'd say 94.
Ooh, you're going that high?
I mean,
just to put it in perspective, I think Peraza is at about 88.
No, isn't Peraza like an 80, almost like an 89, right? Yeah.
It might be. I think he's like 88, 89, something like that.
But I mean,
Josh.
A-Rod was in the 90s.
He was in the 90s, yes. I think Correa is also in the 90s.
Correa is like ridiculous, like 95 or something like that.
Why is he not coming up here for?
Actually, I got to check Correa's numbers for this season. Is he still throwing that hard this season?
I mean, he has no ankle, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, but the legs matter. That's why I'm wondering if Correa still has that.
Ooh, nasty changeup.
Brett Alexander says 91.
For who?
I don't know if he's talking about Correa or if he's talking.
It's showing. Wow, I don't think this can't be accurate. It's showing Josh Young at 84.2.
Listen, that throw that we just saw. You
missed one when you stepped away. You had to see the one when you stepped away. He threw an absolute rocket.
It's even worse, right? So
he threw an absolute rocket.
I don't know. I don't know. The one I just saw definitely wasn't no 84, 85. At least 90 miles an hour. I went on the high end. The reason I went on the high end because I'm guessing like his top speed, like what he could top out at, what they've recorded him top out at. So I always go a little bit high when the guy throws hard, but. If he's averaging 84, then who knows? Like maybe he's soft tossing it most of the time to preserve the arm.
Good take there by Ramirez in the dirt. The regular old Monty curveball in the dirt. He lays off it. 1 out, nobody on. 4-0 Texas here in the bottom of the 6th. Jordan Montgomery has been phenomenal. Only 66 pitches too. He's been very conservative.
I still love Applejack's Curry McFlurry. Fouled off.
You know, another one of my all-time favorites is, of course, Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs?
Is it called Reese's Puffs?
Yeah, it's called Reese's Puffs. I haven't heard that in a
man. Cocoa Puffs, forget it. Cocoa Puffs, Reese's Puffs, whatever the
hell. I don't think
I've
I've
fucking
seen
puff
them in a while.
You want out there, throw the puffs in there, whatever puff. You know, I don't care what kind of thing it is, what cereal that has a puff on it. It's probably good.
Struck him out.
Struck him out.
Let's go, Monty.
Yo, Monty doing his thing, man.
Yeah.
Monty doing his thing. Oh, Count Chocula. It's the all-time GOAT. Fuck Frankenberry. Frankenberry got nothing on Count Chocula. Correa max is 91.7, averages 88.2, so he's still got an absolute cannon.
Killer Joe just said that I used to be in the Reese's Puff commercial. I gotta see which
a ghost.
I gotta see which
shit.
commercial he's talking about.
Is there a ghost in the Reese's Puff commercial? I mean, the Franken, the Booberry. Booberry's not bad. I don't mind Booberry. I'm right there with you, Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's not bad. He's pulling some good ones right now.
He is. You got the good ones. As the count is 1-0 on Isaac Paredes, who Francis is a very big fan of, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm
very
a big
big
fan of Yandy Diaz. He's a fan of Isaac Paredes.
I like Paredes a lot.
31
They're showing his
bombs,
number,
840.
250. Good OPS.
As they
31
should.
home
Good
runs.
overall numbers there. Good overall numbers there.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice.
That's
curve
that
by
curve.
Jordan.
Filth.
I'm clapping it
Uncle
up early
Filth.
from Montgomery.
Uncle
Jeez
Filth.
Louise.
I'm going to do that next year. I'm going to say Uncle Filth on a nasty pitch, and I'm going to have
Uncle
Uncle
Filth.
Phil pop up.
That's fire. That's fire. I like that idea.
Just pause it. Will.
Oh man.
The 1-2. The pitch from Monty.
Oof, rocket.
Oh, rocket the. Oh, God.
Yeah,
Way foul.
too early on that one.
Don't worry. It's going to miss a fan likely. There's empty holes all over the place.
Exactly.
In a playoff game. Don't
He'd
worry
have
about
to
it.
try to hit a fan.
Yes, of course. Rest in peace, James Avery. What a legend. An absolute legend.
That's a fact.
Uncle Phil's character. What an absolute legend, especially to people our age who grew up with it.
Oh,
Line
it's
of the left field.
Paredes.
That's a basic.
That's a basic. Fielded badly. And Paredes is going to go to second.
Who is that in left field? You can't be. What's going on today with these teams? That's Carter in left field. You got to come up clean with that one, man. You're giving up extra bases here for Monty, who's been phenomenal.
It's no good. Yeah, if you're Monty, you hate that. I was just going to speak to Monty's success today, having a little bit to do with his familiarity with this Tampa Bay Rays team. There are
Very
some
possible.
new faces. There are some new faces around, but you got to remember, Monty spent a lot of time with the Yankees, same division as his team. This mound is not foreign to him. He's pitching the Trop several times, so he's looking comfortable out there. I think that's what you're seeing. You're seeing a guy who's been in this stadium before, who's won a game or two here before, who, it's the moment is not passing him by. So
And
you just need
Brett
your defense to
Anderson-
lock it up behind you.
Brett Anderson says Peraza max 91.9, average 88.2. So he's right there with Carlos Correa, one of the best in the game with velocity. Hit on the ground at third base.
That'll get
Field
it done.
fires. There it is. Monty 6 shutout innings in game 1 of the wild card against Tampa Bay. I don't think there's any more you could have wanted.
Oof. There it
right
is.
now, he's been phenomenal. And the Twins are winning.
Twins are winning. Royce Lewis with a bomb. 2-0 Twins.
Oh, come on, Gosman. Pete, switch to the Jays game? No.
We can't. Mid-game, guys. We can't do that.
We can't be doing that mid-game, folks. I got everything set up that way. But
We got to properly advertise.
just so you guys, again, are aware, and I'll keep reminding you, 8 o'clock, come hang out with us. Francis won't be here, but I'll be calling that game at 8 o'clock. But I do plan on having guests with me the majority of the time during the postseason as much as we can. If not, I'll call the games. But tonight we're doing I'm doing the Phillies Marlins game. I'm excited about that series, man. Just to watch the Phillies. Of course, I think the Marlins are a young, exciting team also. So that's gonna be a fun thing to do. And look, it's postseason baseball, man. No matter what, it's a fun time to watch it. You know what I mean? It's a fun time to watch it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
With or without the Yankees, unfortunately. But I made that commitment last year that even if the Yankees were eliminated, I will keep calling it. And I made the commitment every year to call the postseason no matter what. So here we are.
If you're a baseball fan, this is your favorite time of year. Of course, it's a lot better when your team is in it. But, the Yankees couldn't do that for us this year. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I love the sport of baseball and postseason baseball. To me, there's nothing like it. So I'm super excited to be here with you guys. I'm enjoying it, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Because NYYU is not on vacation, ladies and gentlemen.
Never. I don't know what that is. Like, I don't get a vacation until we blow up. And whenever that is, maybe I'll take 2 days. I'll take 2 days and I'll be right back at it. All right. I'll be right back at it.
Yeah. Royce Lewis is a stud.
All right, folks. As looks like the game is finally back on. And there it is. Marlins at Phillies, folks. 8 p.m. Tune in. NYYU right here, baby. We got it covered for you. And it's going to be phenomenal, okay? I just want to make that be known, okay? It's going to be phenomenal, okay? All right. First pitch is outside. Is Davinsky still in? I think that is Davinsky.
Yeah, it looks like him.
All right, so right now for the Rays, man, they cannot allow any more runs at all.
That's grounded to second. Play is made over to Yandy Diaz. 1 away.
Easily one out.
It's top 7.
Away.
If you're Texas now, and this is what you gotta love about having a manager like Bochy in the dugout. If you're Texas now, I know that Bochy already has his succession plan for how the rest of this game is going to go. You got 9 outs to go. If I'm Bochy, I do try to get greedy and get 3 more from Monty. And if it's 1, 2, 3, I let him start the 8th because of the situation with the bullpen in Texas.
Listen to this one, friends. Just to give you a heads up on it's something we talk about a lot is Anthony Volpe's arm. His max velocity is 87.3. His average is 81.8, which is an absolute noodle. Yeah. Brett Alexander, thank you for that, brother.
Yeah. He's a
second baseman, bro.
Look at Jack Huffman. He said this is about the time the Rangers bullpen gives the game away. Yeah,
usually.
That's the point that I'm making. When you got Monty only in the 70s, pitch wise in the 7th, what you gotta hope here if you're Bochy is that he has a quick inning in the bottom of the 7th, maybe one above the minimum, and then you let him start the 8th and you go batter to batter because it is the playoffs and 4 runs seems like a lot, but anything can happen. And you're in Trop. You're in the Trop. This is a house of horrors, man. This place plays like a freaking nightmare. So don't take any chances here. 2-2.
All the Twins hitting
took it the other way. A Rosarena is
gonna
there.
Get down?
Yeah, no, Rosarena is there.
Such a good outfielder too.
He put a good swing. He put a good swing on that though. Nice swing, Leody. Went the other way with that. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, there's the home run right there for the Twins. Oh, that ball smacked.
Mío, Padre Celestial,
hey, man, I'm telling you, they could be sleepers, man. They could be sleepers. They got Target Field going nuts.
You said, I don't know. I don't think we were still off the air when you said about the Twins, right?
I said it on the air. Yeah, I believe it did. Yep.
Oof, nice pitch from Davinsky to start out.
Kevin said Volpe has a top ramen arm. Yeah.
I mean, cup of noodle over there at short.
Cup of noodles. All right, little cup of noodles. My cup of noodle go-to is always shrimp, okay?
He's our...
I had to get the shrimp.
He's our cup of noodle, all right, though? He's ours, all right?
Yeah, he is our cup of noodle. I like him more if he was our cup of noodle at second base.
At second base. I agree with you. Okay. I agree with you.
I'd be much happier. He's a cup of noodle at second base. Which is give Peraza short, but the Yankees, they should. Why don't they have somebody analyze that and let him know? I think wouldn't like the answer.
any analysis that doesn't come back with that as the 1-2 to Josh Jung is hit on the ground is short. Walls makes the play, throws over, and that is the inning. All right, Davinsky. Coming in,
Beavis
stopping the bleeding a little bit.
Ray with the super chat says Tropicana Field sucks. They should build Florida's natural park. I think they are getting
they just signed right? the deal for the proposal. There's some renderings out there that look absolutely gorgeous. Mm-hmm. So let's see. One thing I will say, look, I'm not a Rays fan.
Could they fill the park?
I'm not a Rays fan by any stretch of the imagination. My issue is where they want to do the field. I think they're going to have the same issue with the fans because they're not moving that far from where they are now.
I get it. Early on, you're probably going to want people that are curious and they'll come check it out. And maybe the new stadium alone will get a lot of people there. But maybe I don't know. They got to have an idea that would be the case. I would assume.
It's got to be good because what you're asking basically is you're asking people to take a drive out and come just to see a baseball game. And a lot of the time, the places where stadiums are located are strategic, right? Like, don't get me wrong, right? You guys remember there was a time when George was considering moving the Yankees out of the Bronx,
to Florida.
Yeah,
Florida.
This is
I love
not,
George.
because location is a thing. And they also considered the Manhattan, possibility.
Yeah.
But they were trying to really like screw him with, pricing and land and stuff like that. It was really bad. So, luckily we were able to keep them in the Bronx, and I think that's important. But yeah, location means a lot, guys. Location means a lot. So I think Tampa Bay has to figure that out.
I actually talked to my pops about this today. Let me clear the air on this Volpe Gold Glove nonsense conversation that Aaron Boone is, of course, trying to hype up because he's a fucking moron. So defensive runs saved basically focuses on who can get to a ball better than somebody else, and is focusing more on range than anything else. It's understandable that Anthony Volpe has fantastic range, but when you give somebody a Gold Glove, you got to look at the entire position. Anthony Volpe should never be in contender for shortstop Gold Glove if he doesn't improve his arm. If he doesn't have a better arm, look, he can get to anything. He has great range, and I'm giving him credit for that. But he does not have the arm for shortstop. Put him at second base, it wouldn't shock me one bit if he's in contention every single season for a Gold Glove award. But just because he could get to a ball doesn't mean that he's a phenomenal overall shortstop. It's a big plus, but he doesn't have an arm. He doesn't have an arm. Jeter had a better arm than Volpe when Jeter was his age. When Jeter was young, Jeter had a better arm.
Yeah, no, Jeter's arm was. I mean, I'd really have to go check the numbers, but going
if
eye
I had
test,
to just remember, the eye test,
it looked better for sure.
Yeah, definitely. No evidence of that. I would like to see it actually, but from what I remember, I'm pretty sure Jeter had a better arm when he was young. As he got older, of course, it kind of went away, but
yeah,
he had a better arm.
If anything, the question was the range with Jeter. It was opposite. It was the opposite thing. Yeah, Volpe to be considered a Gold Glove is going to have to make some adjustments. We know that. The range is nice, but shortstop is a very premier position because the balls hit there a lot.
He's giving Monty that outside corner by a lot. I was definitely off the plate. He gets the call 1-1.
I'm a little bit ahead.
I
just saw the changeup right after that. It's 1-2.
Counts 1-2, right? Yeah, I felt like 10 seconds behind you for some reason.
I'm telling you, it's nothing. It's nuts. We don't touch it. We don't do anything, and they just unsync. That was a beautiful changeup. Ooh, what a play!
Line. Oh, excellent play by Young at third base.
Oh man,
extending all the way out to grab the liner.
I like
Robs
that.
a base hit from Manny Margot.
Yeah, and if you're the Rays,
it's big.
Those are the hits that you're dying for right now. You're just not getting them.
Let me tell you something, man. He's made a lot of nice plays at third base already, and people forget. There's been series in the postseason where one player defensively ruins it for another club. Greg Nettles is known for that. Yeah. That he was able, a lot of guys like that throughout history. They make such great defensive plays at third. Shit, everybody's sitting there going, don't hit it to third base. Don't hit the ball don't hit the ball to third. Yeah, but Texas is doing everything they can right now to really get in the heads of Tampa.
Oof. There goes that changeup again.
Changeup, man. Monty's all over these guys.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Finished this damn game.
I'm telling you, I'm just looking at him, and it's like I said, I just see a guy who looks really comfortable on the road right now.
81 pitches. I mean, he might finish this.
As that one's pop foul. And it's quickly 0-2 to Walls. But if you're Monty, this is it. This is exactly what you want.
Yep.
This is how you need to look. You're going into free agency, big left-handed pitcher with good experience. You're pitching in the American League. Not a lot of pitchers going to be in the market with you, around your caliber.
Yeah, he's going to get money, man.
He's going to get money. He's going to get a nice little check there.
Tampa Rays the last 4 postseasons. Of course, what is that? 2019 lost, 2020 lost, 2021 lost, and 2022 lost. As the 2-2 incoming.
Ooh, just over the glove.
Ah, Seager can't get there.
Oh my. And I felt like he was going to catch it. I felt like he was going to catch it just because of how this game has gone so far.
Yeah, that's a big hit right there, actually.
Texas has seemed to make almost every play. Yeah, this is it right here, because though his pitch count looks good and he's striking out guys and everything, if you get another base runner on here, Bochy's gonna really have to consider
You gotta be
going
careful.
to the pen, right? Because you don't
They
want
just
to
showing
get
that
away from
great
the-
that great dive and play he made early, which was phenomenal. Inside.
DJ Steele with the nonsense.
What's he saying?
Are we back in the? It's a super chat, so thank you. Are we back in the 1960s? Haven't seen a colored man and a white man together since then. What's up, Francis? What's up, Pete? What's up, Chad?
Unbelievable.
How you doing?
Unbelievable.
How you
This
doing?
guy.
How you doing?
This guy's unbelievable. This guy gets the big call in the corner again. And the pen is
Spores.
active as that Spores. Yeah.
Spores. Oh, okay.
Flamethrower.
Okay. All right.
I remember one time he faced the Yankees. It wasn't, I think it was last year or the season before that, but I think he had an injury for a little while, but he made the Yankees look so friggin' bad.
Silly.
Just heaters down
Oh.
to Johnson.
And that's really high. Really high.
Ooh,
It's going to
gonna
stay
be
up there. Carter makes the play. 2 away.
There you go, Monty. Come on, baby.
That's scary,
Come on,
though, right?
Monty.
That's scary, though, because you know if he barrels that, it's 4-2.
Yep. Yeah, that's the last thing. That is literally the last thing that the Rangers need is a big fly. Do not give up any big flies with nobody on, but don't even give them any momentum. You don't want them to feel anything right now. Let's finish him off. And this is the guy you got to be worried about right now in the Rosarina. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Rosarina.
No,
That's
I was
Camarino. Caminero. Pinch hitting.
He's pinch hitting, right? Because he didn't start today.
Or Pinto.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. We're just gonna talk to Monty about how to deal with him. We don't need to do too much here, though. Monty's
Mike Maddox coming out.
He's in control.
The big thing right here, though, is obviously with 2 outs, you got to get him here because the last thing you want to do is get him on base and have Yandy Diaz and a Rosarina back to back with 2 runners on.
Look at the
That's the
pom-pom
last
crew
thing
in
you
Tampa
want.
Bay.
All right, got the little pom poms. Okay, I don't see any
Okay.
grandmothers there. All right.
No, I didn't. I'm a little bit there goes one. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that full head of gray. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Junior Caminero just made his MLB debut, if you guys remember. Young guy, yet another good prospect in Tampa Bay's system. So
Yeah, nothing new.
he's getting his first taste of playoff baseball here, and I got to tell you, he looks
Big moment.
he looks even. He looks even. Let's see what happens. Big at bat here.
Yep, Monty at 87 pitches. Pitch number 88 is in the dirt. 1-0.
Goes to a nice curveball. And you know what? It's a ball, but I like the
Good
idea.
Yeah,
I like
good
the idea. He's a rookie. They don't throw that. They don't throw that in AAA, guys.
Oh, very good idea.
1-0. Let's see. Oh, okay.
Away.
2-0. 2-0.
Jacob says, Pete and Francis, how you doing? Pete and Francis, who is going to be this year's Randy Arozarena under radar guy who just blossoms in the postseason? It's a good question, man. Who's the guy? Who the hell just hit the home run for
Royce
Twins?
Lewis.
Royce Lewis. There you go.
Royce Lewis.
I'm giving you the easiest answer possible. Royce Lewis. All right.
Yeah.
That ball's fouled away. Good rip right there.
Finally gets the bat off his shoulders, and that looked like it could have been ball 3. No, that came right back into the zone.
Right
Good
in the middle. Yeah.
Good swing.
Oof. Came out of his shoes for that one.
Yeah.
And a good idea because that was a good pitch to hit.
2-1.
Kind of left over the middle of the plate.
I wouldn't give him a fastball here if I'm Monty, but let's see what Monty goes with. I'd go back off speed, and he does, and he gets the call.
Oh, yeah, he's beginning a big outside corner, though. I mean, big.
Yeah, if the Yankees were on the other side of this, Boone would have got tossed a year ago.
Oh, forget about it. He'd have been crying, and he would have been crying already.
Yeah.
Dane said Cleveland traded this kid for nothing, and he's now a top 5 prospect.
No, Tampa Bay doesn't lose trades.
That's why Dane's here. That's why Dane is here. He knows his shit.
Full count.
He knows his shit. 3-2. Smacky to likey. Hitty to subby. Okay.
Curry McFlurry with the he's in the chat.
Oh, so I guess did he get him? Steph,
Yeah,
you guys are all ahead of us.
McFlurry's ahead of us. Let's see the 3-2.
Hey.
He struck him out with a curveball.
Struck him out.
That
Outside
Caminero
corner.
Caminero
See the
has to
screen
swing
by
at
Monty? Come on, man. You
Yeah.
can't be upset about seeing that. You got to be happy. So you got to be all right with seeing that. Come on now. Smacking it like you hated something. Come on now. Okay. Yankees
What a
pay
start.
Rodon to pitch a game that Monty just pitched. Yeah, but give him a little bit of time. Okay.
What a start for Monty.
All right. Give it a little bit of
Monty.
time.
Yeah, come on, guys.
A little bit of time. Okay.
Rodon is remember he's in his house near Kansas City in the dark cave on his Aaron Rodgers shit.
Oh yeah, what's the thing that he said he does? He said after the season ends, he actually goes somewhere away from his entire family, like not his kids, his wife, everybody. He stays there for like 5 days, and then he's
goes
a weird
back to the
fuck. He's a weird guy. Probably a weird guy. Listen, who knows what he's up to?
He's
Just
a little
go
off.
pitch.
He's a
Pitch and
little
win
off.
for
But
us,
at the end
all
of the day, if it works for him, it works for me.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Beavisley Ray says the Rays are nothing more than python food. Okay, they're python food. All right.
Python food. Interesting.
Python food. Okay. Okay, guys. Again, guys, tonight, 8 p.m. Got Game Season Live again coming up for you. You already know the deal.
Somebody said it's on free TV. We're ahead. Oh, that was D-Rod. It's on free TV. We're ahead, FYI.
Free TV.
Yeah, no,
okay.
Pete definitely could be like right there with you guys.
Yeah,
He's
I'd be
just
right.
behind 'cause
I'm
he's
holding
staying with
mine
me.
up for. Yeah, I'm trying to stay up with
Mine
where
is the one
Francis
that's
is.
behind. For
Yeah,
whatever
I would
reason.
be. I'd probably be ahead of you guys right now because MLB TV typically always got me way ahead.
Yeah, Pete's normally like ridiculously ahead. It's crazy.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out next time I'm on here. We'll be right on symmetry with you all.
Right on deck. Okay. Coffee, milk. Speaking of coffee, milk, I had a little cup of coffee today. Probably need another one. He probably leaving his family to his guma. Okay. Hey, you got the gumas.
The gumas, the grandmas.
Every now and then, they got a guma out there. As Jake Diekman is going to come in for Chris Edzavinsky. So the lefty Diekman. Jira said it's ready for you. I have no idea what she could be talking about. What's
that might have been a text message that shouldn't be in the chat. I don't know.
It's
what's
ready
happening
for me. Do I have to come upstairs for a little while? Do I got
it's
to
ready.
put game on
Pete,
pause?
it's ready for you, Pete.
Coffee.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
yeah, let me tell you something. It's
The
like
problem-
a Seinfeld episode. Coffee means, come on. Coffee doesn't mean coffee.
Come on. When you invited me in for coffee.
You invited me in for coffee.
You
Coffee
might as well
doesn't
take
mean
my
coffee.
breakfast order. You know what I'm saying? Take my breakfast order at the same time. Why don't you?
TJ Steele with a super chat as the pitch from Diekman is a call strike. Says, who would have thought Hicks, JD, and Monty would all be in the playoffs? Damn it, Cashman. I hope Cashman chokes on one of Francis' facial hair. That motherfucker. I don't know why he's going to be choking on your facial hair, Francis. I don't know what's going on there, but
What makes him believe that I would let Cashman get so
anywhere
close
near
to
your
me?
face, yeah.
Listen, man. I run into him at Subway. I run into him at Subway all the time when I go there for lunch. Whenever I do.
Cash?
Yeah,
Hey, you got to
And,
talk. Gotta give him a card.
I haven't run into him yet. This offseason, I guess maybe he's hiding, but let's
He's
see.
in hiding right now. Definitely
Yeah.
scared.
Let's see.
Scared.
Well, no, they said right that they sent all the higher ups to Tampa to have that
Yeah.
meeting, right? So he's not even here this week for
So
the
pop
sham
foul.
audit.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I cannot wait until we hear the news from it, and I also just cannot wait to hear when Hal Steinbrenner speaks and Cashman speaks, and it's the same bullshit that we always hear about. They tell you what we've been saying all year, and then they'll come out in the offseason and not do anything of what they said.
Oh,
That's gonna be a
can't
base
come up
hit.
with that. And that's a base hit. You're right. I should give him an NYYU hat.
That would be legendary.
I'd be like, I know.
Like, I love you guys.
I'd be like, Cash, I know you're not in the habit of listening to the truth very often, but if you ever change your mind,
If you decide on making a change. Big Wheeze, what's going on, brother?
Wheezy.
Big Wheeze, one of the great names in the chat. Big Wheeze. Yandy. Come on, Yandy. Yandy had to make that play.
come on, Yandy Candy.
Let me ask you guys a question. Would you be upset if Yandy played for the Yanks and he wore the pink belt and the pink socks and stuff? Would that bother anybody? Yankees do it on Mother's Day. I think it looks nice. It looks good.
Yeah, it's popped up. Play is made. One away. Yeah. Gene says, if I ran into Trashman in simple
Okay.
conversation, what I would say. Well, I've had simple conversation with him when I run into him at Subway. And I don't say much. It's just like, hey, how's it going? Whatever. And that's pretty much it.
You just look at me. You like pickles?
If it goes past that, it's not going to go well.
You like banana peppers? You like banana peppers, Cash? Let me ask you. Let me ask you something. You like Joey Gallo? You fuck?
Stupid son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. The pitch is outside. Count as 1-0 Corey Seager.
This season,
Seager,
I'll give
2
it
for 4.
This season, I haven't seen him. So it's good I haven't seen him this year. And I don't know if I seen him last year. Yeah, no, because I wasn't back working there. So that's why. Swoof, good pitch.
Nice pitch.
1-1.
Nice pitch. Got him swinging.
Climb the ladder.
95 by Geekman. I didn't think he had it in him.
Yeah.
Look at those AL ranks. I mean, why is Seager not getting no love for MVP?
Look at Steals. Look at Steals. Just starting.
Francis has more charisma than the other host of
just-
DS. There is the only other host of DS Steals is me, all right? Okay? Because it's only me and Francis nowadays, okay?
No, you know who he's talking about.
I know who he's talking about.
Oh man.
He likes to start his mess. Okay?
He went inside there. All right. Let's see.
What do we got now? 3-1?
Dude, it's
2-1,
1-1, right?
1-1. I'm seeing 1-1. So my thing fell behind again.
Yeah, I see him.
There we go. I see 3-1 now.
Yeah, he yanked. Yeah, it is 3-1. Mine went from 1-1 to 3-1.
Okay.
And I didn't touch the screen.
The 3-1 pitch, Susan. He walked him. Well, John, if you got the...
That's baseball.
That's baseball, John. First and second, 1 away. Texas. Look, man, they get another run across the board.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and just put your feet up. I think this one's going to be all but done almost.
Yeah, Mad Max. We were actually talking about that earlier. The stadium looks like it's about 40%, full, if that. I'm being generous.
Ooh,
it looks
you
very
might be
empty.
being generous right there. I mean, a little more up front, it's not bad, but I mean, there's if they showed a wide angle of it, there's giant patches of empty seats.
Yeah, it's nuts. Oh, Jared, thanks for the tip. That's probably exactly what it is. Because I noticed that. Yeah, now that you say it, it's true. When I come out of commercials, that's normally when I fall behind.
Ooh, doesn't get the call right there. I thought he was going to get the call on the low pitch.
Oh, yeah. That looked like a strike.
Yeah, 1-1. Like got to be careful with Grossman, right-handed too, man. He got a little bit of pop against the lefties.
Low changeup. That's tough to lay off.
Yep. First and second pitch. Right there. Nice pitch up and in. Count as 1 and 2.
Yeah, and that's where you want a fastball at 95. You don't want to leave that belt high or lower. Diekman's he's going the right way so far. Let's see, 1 and 2.
See if he gets him outside, 2 and 2.
Okay.
Change up at 87 on the outside corner. 4-0 Texas, folks. So any Texas fans out there that are excited, that are happy, team's looking solid right now. There he is. Aroldis Chapman. There he is.
Oh man.
Dun. Hey, struck him out.
Is he gonna go to Chappie in the bottom of the 8th?
Who's coming up? He's probably looking at matchups. Who do the Rays have coming up?
And
Who made the last Caminero, right?
I didn't see Spores up there, so maybe he's gonna go Spores in the 9th and in the 8th, and then go Chapman for the 9th.
I would believe so, because I mean you got Diaz, Rosarina, and Ramirez coming up. You don't want Chapman facing them. That wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the call again. I thought he was gonna get the strike on that one. Doesn't get it. Big at bat here for Garcia.
If I'm not mistaken, Minnesota's back in business in the bottom of the 2nd with runners on 1st and 2nd and 1 out.
No shit.
So Minnesota's applying pressure to Glasnow.
I would like to see. You said Correa is playing, right? He's healthy.
Yeah, Correa. Right, him and Royce Lewis got put on right before.
I would love to see Correa have a big postseason for them.
Well, he's another guy, right? Like we were talking about a Rosarena and that guy, that when the lights are brightest, these guys tend to show up, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, Correa didn't have the greatest of regular seasons, but he's not the the guy that you prefer in the box in a big situation if you're a pitcher.
Facts.
You don't want him. He has that gene that he could, he makes game-changing, plays. So,
Yep.
yeah.
No doubt. Big swing and a miss right there as he gets Garcia chasing. Count is now 1-2. Good idea, though. Good idea by Diekman to go up and away.
Yeah.
Opening a lot of zone up also with that pitch.
Yeah.
Now tries to go to it again outside. Count is now 2-2.
I get it.
2 outs in Minnesota.
He chased already. Why not see if he goes all the way?
As the 2-2 pitch. Hey, struck him out. 97 down to Johnson. Look at
the
Diekman.
inning. Yeah.
Diekman's a free agent, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff on
Tell
him
you,
right
the
there. Not
the
bad.
smart thing there was the sequencing, right? You saw that he got him to chase the one that was up and away. So then he puts the fastball even further away. He doesn't chase that one, but now his eye level is looking out over the plate. And so you come back and you beat him inside with 97. And when you've just been looking at 2 fastballs away, that 97 looks like 105. So that was good pitching. That's exactly what you want out of a pen arm. And you said he was a free agent?
I believe so, yeah. I believe Diekman's a free agent.
Yeah, well, he's
Coming up.
gonna command a couple of dollars, a little bit of change.
Get a little bit of change.
A little bit of cheddar, a little bit of cheese,
Yeah,
a little bit of queso,
a little bit of something.
a little bit of something. Hey, look, I'll tell you one thing.
Something.
If the Yankees if they're in the market, he's somebody you got to look at.
No doubt. I
Knows
mean,
the
I guess
division.
I don't know what the Yankees are going to do with Wandy if they're going to bring Wandy back, but
No,
got
I
some other
think you gotta
guys
let
out
him-
there
Yeah, I
possibly
think you gotta
available.
let him take a walk. I like I think it was it Heck who mentioned it or Kev? I know it was one of my brethren last night mentioning
About
that
which one?
about Wandy that basically it looks like the run has kind of caught up to him and he's got
I think it might have been Kev.
that Scott Proctor syndrome where it's like he's just overused at this point and it's like it would be fiscally irresponsible to bring him back because what's in there because you're the team who left that little bit left. So I don't know.
Yep. DJ Seals of the Super Chat says, I will never jump ship. My blood is NYYU. Hashtag he struck him out. Okay. Thank you for liking NYYU. Appreciate you. Okay. Got my championship
Steals?
belt behind my head.
Appreciate it. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. Is the championship belt, folks. All right. Okay. Soon I'm going to have a nice little display where everybody can see it. Okay. Okay. As we will, and it actually is going to be Chapman right now. I'm actually a little surprised by this. I'm actually a little bit surprised by this. I'm a little bit surprised by this right here. As Roldis Chapman is coming in against a really nice part of the order in Diaz, Rosarina, and Harold Ramirez. I mean, it's 4-0. Kind of understand why Bochy may be looking to do this. As here we go, Yandy Diaz versus Aroldis Chapman here in the 8th. Pitch is in there for a strike at 96 miles an hour. Count is 0-1. 3.09 ERA for Chapman in 58 innings. 41% K rate. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pitch is hit on the ground foul. Quickly 0-2. 0-2 on Yandy Diaz. And guys, remember, 8 o'clock tonight. Do not miss Game Season Live. We'll do the Phillies-Marlins game. I'll be broadcasting that game. So we'll be right on point with all of you guys. As the count is now 0-2 as that one is fouled away. Oh and 2 on Diaz. 0-2 from Chappie. Inside of 101. Still got the gas. He still got the gas. Big Sal, what's going on, brother? Acevedo. What's up, fam? How you doing? DM Ryan. What up, brother? Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Hang out with me again at 8 p.m. The 0-2. Fouled away. Diaz staying in there. Yandy staying in there. As the count remains 0-2 on Diaz.
So they went Chapman here.
They
Interesting.
did go Chapman. I'm very intrigued. I'm intrigued by this, to be honest. See how this works out, because I am against this move. That's in the dirt, gets away, 1-2.
I guess.
Let me know if I pulled ahead of you two. I may have.
I mean, what did you just see? I just saw it get away.
Ball in
Okay.
the dirt.
Let me stay where you're at.
About to see the 1-2 incoming to Diaz. Pitch from Chappie is right down the Johnson, fouled away, 99.
I'm about to see it. We're not that far off. You can leave it. Yeah.
Okay. Big Sal. Big Sal. Like that name, Big Sal, man. Italians always love the name Sal. You could do so much with Sal. Hit on the
Sally.
ground, a short. Right there is Seager. Got him. And there's one away.
One away.
Big out for Chappie.
Yeah.
Get that first out. That's a big one. That's a big one.
What did he go to there? Do you see what pitch that was?
I think it might have been a splitter.
Yeah, I
I
was
think it
like,
might
that
have been split.
wasn't a regular fastball.
I think he buried a split pretty nicely right there. Who does Texas have to close? Isn't it Will Smith? Will Smith is on the team, Texas, right? I
Is
think
he?
Will Smith is their closer, I believe. Or am I smoking crack? Let me see.
I thought Chapman was for a little while, but
He was, but I think they also got Will Smith there, who could be
a nice slider to start off.
Texas
Rosarena.
bullpen. Yeah, they got Will Smith in there. Well, I think Will Smith been closing a lot for them too.
Okay.
How's Leclerc or whatever his name has been?
Leclerc.
Leclerc.
I don't want to speak to it. I mean, the highlights that I saw were bad highlights, but
Okay.
so I don't know if he's been bad all year or they were just showing the rough patch.
He struck him out 101 outside corner, makes quick work of a Rosarena.
And that's
Wow. That's vintage Chappie right there.
Yeah, and that's the downside with the Rosarena, that you, as a Rays fan, if you follow this team, that's the one thing that always leaves you scratching your head. A Rosarena is the kind of guy that can frustrate you with a 3-pitch at bat like that.
Yep.
And just go down and look completely overmatched. And he's an elite hitter, but sometimes he just gets overmatched. He's a free swinger.
Let's count as quickly 0-1. Chapman looking to have himself a nice little inning. See if he gets Harold Ramirez here.
That's Harold, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Harold, another guy, loses control of the bat a little bit sometimes. Let's see.
Aside of
Quickly,
Chef says
0-2.
Lopez is shitting on Toronto so far, so he sounds like he's doing his job.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, man, we saw what Yankee pitching was able to do in Toronto the last time we went up there. So it wouldn't surprise me if Toronto struggles heavily with Pablo Lopez and Sonny Gray.
Yep. Ground of the short. Got him.
That's it.
End the inning.
Well, you know what, Chappie?
Good job.
I'll clap it up for you. It's like you were saying before, these ex-Yankees in the playoffs.
Yep. They all doing it. Give me
Well,
1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, what I will tell you guys though, don't believe the hype. We're not, as Yankee fans, we're not supposed to feel bad necessarily that these guys aren't still here. The only guy that I would think any of us could feel anything about should be Montgomery. But outside of that, Chapman, his time was done here. Josh Donaldson, do I even have to say it? Come on. Aaron Hicks, we know, right? So don't listen to it, because you're going to see a lot of that shit from other fan bases during these playoffs, looking at, ex-Yankees, being in the playoffs while our current Yankees are in Cancun. Yep, Yanks fan 84. That's right. 1, 2, 3 inning by Chapman. I mean, I wouldn't say we never got that. We did get that on the front end of the Chapman years. But yeah. Yeah. Did Devin say that? Please sweep Toronto. Yeah, I could see it. Devin. Pablo Lopez has been phenomenal. Speaking about it before, he's got 4 pitches, a nice 4-pitch mix, and the 2 play off the other 2. So he's tough to deal with. And Sonny Gray has been a vision out there in Minnesota. And the way that Toronto's offense plays their disappearing acts, they disappear for these next 2 games. They'll be, joining the Yankees in Cancun pretty soon. So Garcia, what's up, baby? Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting with Toronto, guys. Toronto has got a very, deep lineup when you look at, you look at the names and you look at, the baseball cards on the team. But this season, there was something about that offense where they would consistently play disappearing acts, right? I mean, they disappeared better than I did. You know what I mean? Like they did it a couple times this season. So it wouldn't shock me if you find them quickly sent packing against Minnesota. Says Schneider is definitely getting fired in the offseason. I could see that. Though. Oh, Royce Lewis again. No way.
He homered again?
No way. Royce Lewis again.
Did he do it again?
Yeah.
What's the score?
Knicks Nation just confirmed it. What's the score, Knicks Nation? Was anybody on? As that's quickly one away.
Yep.
Andrew Kittredge.
Yep, Kittredge.
Andrew Kittredge. Look at him.
3-0. A solo jack job by Royce Lewis. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. The Twins about to win a playoff game. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. The Twins just can't wait to go off this postseason because the Yankees ain't involved.
Yankees aren't in it. Nah, if they were waiting to play the Yankees now, they'd be like, yeah, all right, forget this.
Yeah, exactly. Their kryptonite is gone. Their kryptonite is gone. But I'll tell you one thing. That's where the addition of Correa plays really big.
Yep, I agree.
As Jonah Heim takes the 0-1, and it is outside 1-1.
A lot of people are sitting here saying that the Yankees are just going to run it back.
Yeah. I mean,
it would have shocked me none.
That news with the audit is really killing morale, and I don't blame people. The 1-1 is up and in. Did he go? No, he did not. Oh, they say he did. Okay, 1-2.
Oh, come on. I need to see
unless it hit the bat, and I'm just bugging out. But I don't think he went.
They do have a call as a foul, so it looked like it did hit the bat.
Okay, so they must have got up the bat. All right.
From what I'm seeing over cha.
Hit the like.
Hit the likey, baby. Hit the likey, baby. Smack it that likey.
Like it up.
Hitty the subby. As we are also, let me get a little update action here. We are 8 subbies away from 19,500.
Oh, come on.
19.5,
if you in this chat right now, you're watching with us, we're calling Rays Rangers game 1 of the AL Wild Card Series, and you're not subscribed to NYYU. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing with your life out there?
Smack the like and subscribe, baby. We're calling the whole postseason. 2-2 to Jonah Heim.
Jacob, I'm right there with you, man. One of the first parts of change is to admit you're wrong. And the Yankees have a very hard time, no matter what happens on the season, to be like, they've done things wrong. Usually it's other things they'll blame. But I agree with you on that one. There's no doubt about it that they should be taking a lot of accountability and understanding that this team was, horribly built. That one is hit in the air left field.
Just ahead of the warning track.
Oh.
Rosarena makes the play. It's a good swing. Nah, listen, I tell you, that's what you want to see from Jonah Heim. It's a good swing.
And Leclerc is going to be closing today.
Okay.
Jose Leclerc, he was very, very good before. I know he had an injury or a surgery.
Mm-hmm.
But then I know he was very wild. Let me see what his numbers look like this year.
Not bad. I mean, you know what?
2.68.
Yeah, Leclerc is that's grounded to second, fielded, fires. Didn't get him. What was that?
They've been playing shit defense all
day,
man.
What was that? That was real lackadaisical.
That was like I didn't give a shit. I was like, just throw the ball over. Yeah,
Tavares hits it. He runs well.
You gotta know who's running.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it looks like he beat it.
Easily beat it. Yeah, that's a base hit. 2.68 ERA, 1.4 WAR for Leclerc. What about let me see. 67 Ks and 57 innings, 4 saves on the year. I could see why they would go to him. 2.68 ERA. Good season.
Oof. Yeah, he's really giving that outside corner. Josh Young. No, it's showing as a ball on the score bug, but I saw the umpire.
It was a strike.
Put his arm out.
Strike. Yeah, it was a strike. Yeah, they got it. They got it wrong.
Oh, the scorebook. Well, no, actually, the scorebook got it right. That was a ball, but umpire called that a strike. And it's going to be 0-2 when they correct that. Good sinker down and in.
Josh Young, one of those guys that shows that he can have a tough game with the bat, but he made up a shit ton with his defense today. Looked very good at third base for Texas. Made a couple of very nice plays.
He hasn't been, and I wouldn't say he's been too horrible, right, offensively today. It's just, sometimes they don't fall, but swing and a miss there. And is that a strike him out, throw him out? Yes, it is.
No, they definitely didn't get him at second. No, I got to see that again. He definitely wasn't out at second base.
Strike him out, throw him out. I think it's the way he slid in. Just
was it 2 outs already? No, it was already 2 outs, so it didn't matter.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was already 2 outs. So as long as it was a strikeout, that was it. Yeah, because Lowe grounded out at the beginning of the inning, and then Heim flew out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
but I mean, the umpire threw me off because he gave a call. He gave a call anyway.
I was like, I don't think he was out at second base.
Oh man,
3 outs to go for Tampa. If they can't get it against Jose Leclerc, that is it, baby.
As
and
Minnesota
Texas,
out to a 4-0 lead.
Oh shit! Look at Minnie out there doing their thing. All right.
Yeah.
And guys, again, just another quick reminder, 8:00, we got your next game for you. I'll be calling Phillies Marlins. I believe it's actually Marlins at Phillies, right? They're in Philadelphia, I believe.
I believe they're in Philadelphia.
Yeah, so that crowd, that crowd's going to be wild, but that is going to be a very fun game to call. I'm excited about that one. That is at 8:00 start time here on the East Coast. Make sure you guys come hang out with me tonight. It's going to be absolutely awesome. It is going to be absolutely awesome. Yeah, Brett, I'm a big fan of Young. I think he's an excellent ball player. Excellent ball player. Phillies fans are insane. They something.
They are.
They are something.
They really are. They are something.
They are something. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
I'll tell you one thing. If you're that team, you love having them behind you, though.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That place gets raucous. Yeah, that place really gets crazy, especially in October.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The GOAT.
Familia. When he says audit or no audit, despite the backlash the Yankees are getting for signing Rodon, it will be the right thing to do.
Okay, Rob might have been having a few drinks today. Okay,
I'm gonna chalk that up. I'm gonna chalk that up to the baby.
Yes,
lack of sleep.
That lack of sleep.
Yeah. Oof. As they show Royce Lewis's second bomb of the day, and this
bingo, little Oppo pop,
a little bit of Oppo for you, and
an Oppo Jack,
and Twinnesota is rocking.
A little Oppo Jack action.
All right.
And here we go, folks.
Leclerc
Let's see what happens here. First pitch is a call strike on the outside corner.
And
nice pitch by Leclerc.
If you're a pitcher in this game, the umpire's been giving that all day. That's where you go.
You gotta stay there.
You gotta live there.
You gotta stay there.
Righties ain't getting to that. They can't hurt you with that one. 0-1 is a ball.
Yeah, Ra, I'm never gonna be upset about the Yankees signing Carlos Rodon. I won't be upset about that. I agree. I think it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, Ra, I agree with you. I said it last night. I think it's bad first year. These things happen. He wasn't able to stay healthy. Didn't have a spring training. Let's see if he can give us a full year in 2024. I will begin to evaluate him based on that.
Yeah, and I'll be, like I said, man, I'll be very, very happy. I'll be very, very happy, as that's a beautiful pitch on a corner.
Oh,
I'll be very, very happy. Like I said, man, next year he's getting time. I'm allowing that, obviously, and I'll be the first one to sit there and go. He has not lived up to anything if he has a bad next year. But yeah, there's no doubt about it that Rodon was a smart option in my opinion for the Yankees to go after. Let's just hopeful that it's going to work out.
Yes, sir. And pitch to Paredes is outside.
Oh, try to go to that corner though. Good idea.
Try to go to that corner. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that cutter that Leclerc throws when it's on, and it looks to be today, is a very, very dangerous pitch because it looks a lot like that 97 fastball that hit the corner, but you sell out and you don't even touch it. 3-2, popped up. On the infield, Seager makes the call and the catch. One away.
Yanks fan 84 says, I wouldn't have done it. A West Coast pitcher can't pitch for the Yankees. Well, considering he mainly pitched for Chicago in a bandbox.
Yeah.
Doesn't really add up.
Yeah, I don't really subscribe to things about stuff like that. You know, oh, he pitched over there, he pitched over here. It's like, come on. It's
what about Ohtani? Ohtani pitched in Japan. Why would you think he'd be so dominating here? He's one of the best players in the world.
With a smaller, tackier baseball.
Exactly.
Swing and a miss.
And you can even make the argument he's actually been better here than there.
Yeah, he has. He's improved.
I mean, does anybody think, and here's the other thing, like a guy like Yamamoto, do we really think he's going to come here and have a 1.21 ERA? No. I don't think that's even a possibility.
No.
But, you know, even if you up that by a run, it's like he's a 240 pitcher. That's unbelievable as a Cy Young winner.
Yeah, you got a 2.5 ERA. You are in business.
Yeah, 2.80 ERA. You're in business.
You're talking about rookie of the year and Cy Young in the same year, as Leclerc throws a gorgeous changeup that just disappears out of the bottom of the zone, and the pinch hitter Aranda is down 0-2.
He had no clue what to do with that.
And again,
he had no clue.
I want to give credit to Bochy, man, just pushing all the right buttons. Looks like Chapman in the 8th was the move to make, and Leclerc in the 9th, because this part of the order doesn't seem to be able to do much here.
Yep, it's absolutely worked out. It's absolutely worked out.
High. Yeah.
Absolutely has indeed worked out.
Leclerc looks like
that's Bochy, man. You can't deny, and that's what, again, this is where I go to tell people, trust me, folks, managers make a difference. Managers make a difference. Do you think, struck him out, filthy pitch.
With an even better changeup than the last one.
2 away. This is the point I want to make. Can somebody in the chat go ahead and put Texas's record on the board in the chat here from last season? What was their record last season? To show where they are right now. The main difference, and you can make any argument you want about, you know, trades that were made or signings and guys that got better and this and that, guys that are healthy, whatever you want to say. It was 68 and 94 last season. If you don't think that Bruce Bochy has any effect on how this team is playing baseball day in and day out, and that has not made a difference, you're smoking crack. And if you don't think that that's the same thing for the Yankees, you're smoking crack. Trust me, it makes a difference because Bochy is holding guys accountable.
Oh, yeah.
Bochy is demanding that this team should have been a playoff team immediately, and they are under him.
Oh, yeah. 3-0 now to the pinch hitter, Josh Lau.
This kid could hit, too.
It's actually Josh Lowe. Brandon Lau is the Lau, and this is Lowe.
Yeah, I can say low for both of them.
3-0. Taylor.
I can say low for both of them.
He walked them on 4 straight.
All right.
Maybe lost the feel of the fastball a little bit.
He wants walls instead.
He wants walls. I don't blame him. Let's see.
After seeing that ground to the second base that he just, took his time on, he said, all right, I'll get this guy out. That's an easy one to go after.
DJ Steele with a good question. Best comeback team of 2023, Rangers or Orioles? I'm going to have to say Rangers. I know the Orioles story is a great comeback story, but
we started to see it in the second half of last year.
Exactly. I feel like the Rangers were in a much worse position coming into the season, and I feel like that with them it's really a turnaround. I think the Orioles just took a step forward. They took another step forward, but I think the Rangers really turned it around as they're about to hopefully go 1-0 in this best of 3 series. The count is currently 1-1 and Taylor Walls. Yeah. Look at Boch. They know we're talking about him.
We see you, Boch. We see you, Boch.
They know we're talking about him. I just pitch the contact here and then see what it goes. Okay. 2-1.
Now remember, guys, again, 8 o'clock tonight. Be sure to tune in with me, baby. We're gonna be here calling Philadelphia Marlins. It's gonna be a fun series. Can't wait to call it tonight for you guys. 2 games on game 1 of the postseason.
Come on,
day 1 of the postseason.
Hit
in the air, center field.
Hit in the air.
That'll do it.
Tavares is there. There you
Look
go.
at that.
First
Texas.
playoff win since 2015.
Yep, Texas gets game 1. Bruce Bochy will look to take his club to the American League Division Series with one more win over the Tampa Bay Rays. Deservingly so. They played very well all season, and now let's see how Tampa Bay is going to react to their backs being up against the wall. I don't know who game 2 will be.
Right out the
for
gate.
both clubs. But man, oh man, there you see Boch. Look at Boch. Pull all the right buttons. As Francis said, it worked out with Chappie in the 8th.
Yeah.
Here's my guy, Dolis Garcia, putting the swag on it. And
Just enough.
Is for
Just
Texas.
enough offense. Just enough offense to do it. 9 hits, 4 runs, only 1 error on their side in comparison to the 4 errors. Very uncharacteristic of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yep. That is
So,
right. That is right.
Like you said, immediately they're at home, but their backs are against the wall because it's a best of 3 series. You lose 1 and
Got to
yeah,
win
that's
next
it.
2. Got no
next
choice.
game is win or go home. So let's
Yep.
see.
Yep.
I think Texas taking this first game immediately makes this
Big.
series like must watch now because
Yeah. I'll definitely let me pull that up real quick and see what we got here. So I think I feel like tomorrow they play at the same time, maybe 3:00 again tomorrow. And tomorrow is what, Wednesday?
tomorrow's
Yeah,
Wednesday.
Wednesday, I'm actually pretty open. I might do the same thing again tomorrow. Yeah, but I'll definitely have game 2 covered for you guys tomorrow of this series right here. And then again tonight, guys, 8:00 start time. We're gonna do Miami at Philly. That's gonna be a good one, and I can't wait to the division series starts because again, Baltimore, Atlanta. Just to give everybody a heads up, those are ones I will definitely be calling because those are 2 exciting teams that I think we have to watch. But I would love to see. You said whoever wins the series plays Baltimore. Texas Baltimore is must watch.
Oh,
Texas
that'd be a lot of
Baltimore
fun.
is a must watch series. That's must watch.
Let's be honest. Whoever they get, right? It's Baltimore is going to be so much fun.
That's what I'm
No?
saying. I gotta
Yeah.
call Baltimore games. I gotta call Baltimore. I gotta call Atlanta. Well, I'm excited about Phillies and Marlins tonight.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a good one, man. And thank you guys again. We started late. I didn't give much of a heads up besides a community note, and we still had 150 plus in here many times today. So thank you guys for the amazing turnout. And again, I'm gonna get the second game we're covering, of course, Phillies Marlins. I'll get that uploaded now, so you guys are prepared for the 8:00 start time. Be ready for that one. And Francis, any last words for everybody?
No, man. Had a lot of fun with you guys. Hopefully I want to try to get on hopefully like the late game with you tomorrow, but
Yeah.
we'll be in contact. I had something come up this afternoon and I'm like, they're trying to threaten me calling. So let's see. But you guys are gonna be seeing a lot of me, guys.
Yeah, you'll be on here a lot. Like I said, we'll have other guests too during the playoffs. So keep it right here, folks. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the new subscribers. And of course, as always, the likes. Let's get to later tonight. Let's get to that 19,500 number. We're about 6 subbies away. If you haven't subbed, do it now before we bounce. And again, 8:00, we got you covered again with Miami at Philadelphia. I'll see you guys then. Talk to you later.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text. From way downtown, but the shit's still wet.